Hey YouTube, you have Leonard here. Bringing guys and gals, Oto Tomare. We're on chapter number 89. We're making again very good progress. Chapter is entitled Faithful Note. So it's another day. I hope you guys were able to enjoy perhaps the live stream that I did yesterday. We made a lot of pretty good progress yesterday and also Saturday. Today is a Monday, and now here we go. Chapter again is entitled Faithful Note and is starting off with, I should say, Oji-san, the news reporter guy who, from yesterday when we were reading this, you could see that he was very disillusioned. He had these grandiose ideas of how cool, how proper this club had to be, their hidden secrets. And he's kind of realizing the fact they're just an average club, average group of people, very interesting characters. There's nothing that really sets them apart per se from what he thinks about the Himesakas of the world, or even this group like Ichiei. But then when he's looking at Chika and he sees how earnest he is and just trying to think about the sound outside of the notes, the sound between the notes, you saw he had a revelation. He was like, and he thought back again to the 10Q performance. And I honestly think that for a second he was just like, this is what it was. This is what I fell in love with when it came to this group. He saw for a moment when he looked at Chika, he saw that performance again. And I think that was very nice. So I do hope he continues to adjust his thinking. And I do hope that for the Koto Club specifically, they end up learning through means of this whole entire process, like Suzuka kind of highlighted, what it is that they're trying to convey. What sound do they want to have for this? Because they're still lost. There's a little over 2 months to go and they still don't know what to do for the solo. They're still in discovery mode, so let's continue. Hold on, let me get some water before I read this. Oh yeah. One sec, everybody. Okay. Faithful note. Thud, thud, thud. Chika, did you wait long? Why, hello. Oh, they're back into Ikemen mode. Ikemen mode full on right now. Let me adjust my, one thing I want to adjust quickly, I just realized this, but let me bring this. Yeah, because my reading level, I'm usually around here. So let's bring you down just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. I'll make this more align my reading level. You guys also showed up pretty early. Well, I mean, our practice hours aren't really enough, so morning, lunch, and after school practice, right? I think that's enough. It's not enough. 15 years of not enough. 15 years? That's the gap between us and Hotsuki. That's facts. It's true though. They're beginners. And for them, they're just kind of or especially for Chika, because that's his main goal is to get up to catch up to Hotsuki. He's just there's not enough practice that we could possibly do to catch up to all these people who are so much more experienced than us. Fully get that. Fully get that logic. Hey, Asane, he's laughing. And Ichiei too. Think about the gap we have to them. Ichiei. While we were fooling around and thinking about nothing at all, Hotsuki-san and the people from Ichiei were practicing every day, aiming to become professionals. It's a gap that feels like even if we practice 24 hours a day, we wouldn't be able to bridge that. Wait, Toto, mate. So that means you're practicing this hard even though you know that you can't catch up to them? Are you supposed to stop practicing if you know you can't catch up? Exactly. Nothing but facts there. Chika's I'll catch up and overcome Ichiei at least. He's Ichiei much weaker than Hotsuki. He's no, I gotta catch up. I'll catch up to them. Oh, overcoming was an option too. Anyhow, how's it going, Chika? Did you figure out anything about the sound between the notes? I don't get it. And you see right here, it looks like the newspaper guy's thinking, these guys or these kids. After looking at the sheets for so long, there's one thing I did notice. What's that? There are no lines for the solo. Lines? What are those? In the sheets, you see these small bits the notes are divided into, the measures, but for the solos, for all of our solos, there are no lines. Oh, interesting. For those not into music as much, just to explain what's happening as he's thinking, you have the newspaper guy thinking, and he's showing you measure lines. So in music, typically, you separate things in what we call measures, basically. Like 4/4 time basically means that you have 4 beats per the measure. So every measure will have basically 4 beats, and that establishes the rhythm for a piece of music. 6/8 times 6 beats per end, the 8th note gets to be. That's how all these things tend to work, 4/4, etc. So if there are no lines in betweens, and I'm understanding that correctly, that must mean that even though there's a rhythm, there's not really an established timing per se as it relates to the solos, which means it's really free form. And that's interesting. That's actually very interesting and very unstructured. No wonder they're having a hard time with this. But for the solos, for all of our solos, there are no lines. That's true. I wonder why. Isn't it just a printing error? Wait, can I see that for a bit? The sheets have no instructions on how to play. It's fine to play how I want, it seems. It's not neglect. This is newspaper guy speaking. After all, I see. This score is proof of an unbreakable trust towards all of you. Because he's telling you, he's just like, I believe in you guys. You don't need the structure necessarily. Play this the way you feel it's right to play it. That's wild. Oh, this is such a nice moment. Okay, we continue. Soon it'll be time for Sakai-kun to head home. At this time, we play through the entire ensemble once. It's curious how Sakai-kun and Momoya-kun are the only two with different practice hours. You don't have any conflicts or misunderstandings because of it? I'm not going to say there hasn't been any. There's been plenty of issues. If we were to practice the same hours, understanding each other would, of course, be easier. A lot of things would be easier to do. Demo. There are a lot of things one can gain from being separated from one another. I like that. There are things that you can understand when you're alone, and there are things you can only see from a distance. I think this is the shape of Tokise right now. I love that. Man, Kurota got away with words these days. Kurota's where it's at. Ja, please allow us to record your ensemble. Oh, it's so, I'm really shocked that again, there are like no measures in between. Like you see the sheet music here and it has no lines, it has no measure lines. It's just, that's wild. Oh, this might be a thumbnail. Oh, I really like this page. It's chapter 89. This might be thumbnail material. I absolutely love this. I love the art in this manga as well. Like the story is great. The art, perfect. Perfect. He's just smiling. Thank you very much. It was a wonderful performance, wasn't it? Arigatou gozaimasu. It's far from complete. Oi, GG. Yo, what's up, Ilno? Yo, James, what's up? Welcome. Sabikui Bisco today. Yeah, Sabikui Bisco will be happening. I'm doing it later in the evening. Probably around like 8 Eastern Standard Time. I'll be doing Sabikui Bisco, so I'll be saved for the evening stream. And yes, Ilno, you're not that late. You're reading, man. Good to know. There are no comments. We got no comments here, but we understand. You're not that late, actually. I just started, so we're on chapter 89. So I literally just started like not too long ago. But James, hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Oi, Gigi. What did you think? What he's looking. What you all played is exactly the type of performance one can expect from people troubled about how it is to be performed. Oi, which is why the way you guys eventually finalize and complete the song is something I look forward to. Yo, let's go. And no, I'm not restarting the read. No chat. I love this. He's done a complete 180 as it relates to them. At the end of the day, and he recognizes the fact that this is not the completed product, but the faith that Suzuka has in them and what I think the newspaper guy has been seeing out of them through means of their interactions, you can see he's being swayed. He's been swayed to the point where it's just like, you know what? I believe in you guys too. You're going to get it done. I look forward to this performance. Thank you very much for today. The show will be broadcast next month. Of course, we'll be there when you play at Nationals. You're all going to go home together after this? Oh no, we have after club practice now. He's like, what? After club practice? We've been borrowing a room from the nearby instrument shop for practice. And Momoya's like, nah, I'm going home. Peace. Deuces. I'm out. And he's just like, a lot. He's thinking back. And again, no one practices harder than Tokise. I keep saying this. Tokise practices the most. And he's thinking back to those words. A lot. We practice a lot, which Kurota said a few chapters ago. He's laughing. So da. Kore wo Tokise da. He's like, so this is Tokise. No, I think it'd be kore wa Tokise gakko ka. Miyako, I'll only be making a notice in the magazine and nothing online. That spreads too quickly. What's this all of a sudden? No matter what you do, it'll spread online and on TV. Well, that's that, of course. I can't do much about that. Sorry, I can't do all that much about it. I feel that adults like me shouldn't poke and prod too much. You're a bit late in saying that. It's not like anything's going to change by going on TV once. I think it makes for a wonderful memory for those kids. Don't worry, I'll make it into a great show. Makasete, I can never say that right. Leave it to me. And they have Obacha. Oh, what happened? Oh, James, I want to thank you for speaking the reaction on Saturday because at least you appreciate it. Yeah, of course, no worries. As I always say, if I can do something to make things easier, I will certainly do so. Not to mention, James, you come through like most of the stream, so like, nonetheless, if you have like a timing constraint, I can like acquiesce. I do that. That's not a problem whatsoever. I don't know how to put this. This is Obachan speaking, but it seems like you had a lot of fun recording. Oh, you can tell. They're so in Ikemen mode. I can't with these kids. I can't. I hate them. Missed Air Mitsu. These kids are ridiculous. Them three, man. It's always the three of them. And actually, it's technically four, because even though you can't really see her too much, you also see Kurusu kind of there, because she's part of this like whole grouping now. The group that took the recording all too seriously. Love it. Absolutely love it. But for real, Bachan, we're hot fire. We were the focus the whole day. What? Hot fire? Who's subbing this? You won't believe how popular we are. As long as you had fun, that's fine. Oh yeah. Baba. The tips have gone a bit round, so Hotsuki advised me to get them changed. I see now. Come here then. How are they? Oh, new nail bands sure are tough. Of course they are. To break them in, you need to play quite a bit. I'm going to go play now, and he runs. Oi, don't run in the house. Sheesh. Oh, I'm sorry. I borrowed your toilet. You're just on time. Take this to Chika for me, will you? That kid's old nail bands. They've been with him this far after. Wow, he's had them all that time. And those things are eaten up. Oh, those are your new nails, Chika? Sounds like such a weird conversation if you didn't realize what they're talking about. Talking about nails and drying on. Oh my gosh. Oh, those are your new nails, Chika? Has the glue even dried yet? Kudo. You forgot your old nail bands. Ah, gomen. Thank you. Oh no. Mate. What was that just now? What was that? You're completely avoiding me. She really is. Kind of creepy. I don't like this with Hotsuki, man. I don't know. I feel like I can't even call it a mistake. She has overreacted. I understand. I'm not blaming her. But she's overreacted to so many things when he touches her and things like that in the past. And she's overreacted and apologized for it. The one time he has a slip up, and now she's overthinking, just like, oh, avoid. Absolute void. I'm like, come on, can we just cut him a little slack? Sound like some serial killer collecting nails of the victim. Imagine. Wait. Oh, I read this already. Hold on. It's not that I'm avoiding you. You seem to be against coming into contact with me, so I was simply being mindful about it. That's not the case, huh? I don't get what you're saying. Don't tell me that time I brushed your hand away. Are you still mad about it? Of course she is. That's so stupid. Hotsuki, you're such a girl in love. I love it. These two, him tossing her away, just like these two are literally like the definition of just like in love and trying to understand their feelings. It's like, I can't. Hotsuki, you brushed me away, so therefore I will no longer. I don't want to talk. No, it was an accident. I don't want to make contact now. You know, whatever. I digress. But I'm here for it. And he just looks at her. I'm not mad about it. Oi, you're obviously angry. That was barely anything. Don't tell me I hurt you or something. You didn't. You've avoided touching me because you avoid people like germs, right? Wait, what? Yes, they are the definition, guys, of just dating already couples. I agree. When did I say that? You said it was a self-defense reflex. Yeah, I did say that, but see? That's not what the defense was for. That reflex was for me so I don't put my hands on you all the time. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was very direct. Oh, wait, I did not expect him to say that. That's... Oh, wait. I'm processing. That was nice. He's always direct, but that was even more direct than I was expecting. And everyone's like, wait, what? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait a second. And Kudos, oh no. Oh my gosh. Yes. Everyone's just like, wait a second. Kurata and Kurusu. And of course, the three oblivious ones are ignoring all of this. Oh no Mitsu this time, it's just Yoshinaga. They're all just completely oblivious. And the two more, Kurusu and Kurata, shock faces, but not like you two don't have your own drama. The words Chika let out, things begin to move. Wait a minute. Romance arc? I can clearly see when Chika's on his first night, he will talk. I will do it now. Oh, I can see that. Oh no. Chika does have that energy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. We're about to get a new volume 22. Oh no, okay, so these are the extras? Chapter 89.5, hold on. I'm just looking at the extras right now. We got some nice artistry over here. Kudo Senpai, good morning. This is a little illustration. It's Yoshinaga. Chika still struggles to remember. Oh, because of the hair. Still can't tell them apart because of the hair. So we got another one. You got, what is this? Sane and Kota. Aki-chan sensei is really good looking, isn't she? Sometimes Spartakira sensei is really nice too. Spartakira. Oh, when she's going militant mode, I got it. But didn't she say she wasn't coming? A long time no see. High five. Fu. Oh, wait a second. Interesting. Vice principal and... Is that Dojima's brother? I guess I'll say Dojima-kun, since I can't remember his name. Dojima Sensei and Dojima-kun. We haven't seen a lot of Dojima Sensei. We really haven't, honestly, which is sad to me. So this is An. I believe this is Mitsu and An, his sister. Teruvi? Well, I don't think I'll appear much. I'll do my absolute best that day. I'll do everything so you can get as much of the spotlight as possible. Mom's gonna love this. You don't have to do everything, but I was hoping I'd get to morning practice that day. Kudo Chika. Is this his to-do list? My first part is cool. The 4-way tag part is cool. Perfect my pushing technique. There's something between the spaces between notes, so do something about it. Make my solo more interesting. Oh, I love this. Make part perfect. Become super duper good at the score. Good enough that Hotsuki is surprised. Good enough that Takinami is surprised. Sorry, Takinami, and he corrects it, and Dojima are surprised. Let my erotic power flow. I can. Kudo Chika. Kudo's love. Kudo's such love. I can. The only thing I haven't finished is memorization, but somehow the homework's increased. Some illustrations, some art. So a quick afterword also from Amu. Konnichiwa. Amiru desu. Arigatou gozaimasu for reading volume Nijini. Seeing how I like watching behind the scenes documentaries, I figured I'd show how I draw manga this time. Last time we did the draft portion, so this time I'll show you the name. To those who simply want to enjoy the manga, I'm sorry, but this is as far as you go. But those who wish to continue with me, I'd be more than happy to show you around. Okay. What I'm going to do, there's a lot here actually. How long is this? Okay, I'm going to be reading this forever. So I'm going to mark this down. Chapter 89.5. I'm going to come back and just read this on my own because it's pretty long. But I would move on to chapter 90, but I'll read some of the extra. Oh, I love this. Please don't share scans. It makes the offer really sad. I'll share some of my cake with you instead. Anyway, chapter 90. The important distance between the two of them. Wait. If you're there right now, I'm looking at this. Are we about to get like a romance arc between Chika and Hotsuki? And if it's a major spoiler, no need to tell me otherwise. But I'm just curious because I see the two of them on the volume, and the events of last chapter. I don't know. It has me wondering. So we're on chapter 90, everybody. We're on chapter number 90. Change this up. Not directly, no. Okay, fine. So same old. Okay. Not good to know nonetheless. That reflex was for me, so I don't put my hands on you all the time. And he caught himself now. And she's like, stop lying. You're not the kind of person who hits girls. Hotsuki, how's that the way you... Oh my gosh. Did Hotsuki actually take... No, Hotsuki, there's no way she actually took it that way. This is just her way of trying to deflect. There's no way she thought that. No way. Oh wait, hold up everyone. Give me 1 second. Okay. And the both of them. So you have Kurata and then you have Kurusu just like Hotsuki-chan. Of course not. That's not what I meant. Oh, she's earnestly confused. I'm saying that I'm the germ. Many times before. Oh, wait, I gotta change the music for this. Hold on. Hold up. Changing the music a little bit. Hold up. Many times before, I've done unpleasant things to you. I intend to be careful, but despite that, I'm sorry that I made you uncomfortable. Gome. Oh no. Kudo-kun, and he walks off. Oh, this didn't go the way I expected it. I didn't expect this to go down. Oh no. Oh no. I don't blame the response from Kudo, but like she kind of forced that response out. That's rough. So Hotsuki goes back and now she's thinking to herself, the worst. Are you still mad about it? I really wasn't. It's not like I meant to be angry. I felt bothered by something so minor. Like an idiot, I acted like a child. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I understand it, but yes, you did. And she's recalling him saying, I'm saying that I'm the germ. Many times before, I've done unpleasant things to you. I intend to be careful, but... Gome. Saite, I'm the awful. At such a crucial time for the club, everyone is focused on their practice and doing their best. And me? When to Sakai-kun, each minute, each second is important. All I'm doing is worrying about something worthless beyond measure. I made Kudo... Oh no! No. It is at the end still romance, but yeah, I think not directly is the correct wording. No, I get what you mean. Oh, this is sad. I'm so embarrassed. Dang, the tears. I made Kudo apologize. That's rough. I'm the worst. Hontoni baka desu. I'm such an idiot. What's with me? Why am I think this is the shape of Tokise right now. grab, and she's blowing her nose. These kinds of feelings, I'll never bring them up. Never. What I need to do right now is... This is super awkward. Oh my god. If I was in Kurusu's position, realizing what is possibly happening here, it is incredibly awkward. Why'd it have to be these two exactly? Would somebody else come already? Oh, she by herself of them? That's even more awkward. Yesterday for a second, I already got excited going, maybe, could it be? Thinking about the possibility. How did it get to be like this? But the two of them must be feeling even more awkward. I should be the one to... Kudo, sorry about yesterday. What? Oh, she said it? Oh, let's go. Resolute, she's about to make amends. Yesterday, I was kind of, with the TV and stuff, I was a bit on edge. And so how to put it, dumped it all on you. That's cap. So what I wanted to say was that I haven't been angry. And Kudo, you never made me feel uncomfortable. Not at all. Really? Yeah, gome. What the heck? I love it. Yo, Chika's face. Aw. I love this. Look at that man. What the heck? And just laughs. He feels so relieved because you have to remember from Chika's standpoint, in addition to him developing the feelings, he earnestly thinks that the things that he does actually causes Hotsuki to feel upset and hurt, and he feels bad about that. So to realize that he's such a pure child. Pure. Love him. Absolutely love him. He's just like, the idea that he's actually not causing her pain, distress, and hurt, it's such a weight off his shoulders. He feels so happy now. He genuinely cares about her. I love it. No, Chika, I've said this before, but you must protect. We must protect. This is better than Kazuya. Yes, much better than Kazuya. Much. Leaps and bounds 100 times better than Kazuya. 100 times. 1,000 times if I can even go that route. You guys weren't here when I first started reading this. Like going all the way back to when I first started reading this months ago, around like chapter 2, 3, 4, like the early parts of the manga, like the beginning. I declared that Chika is must protect. Like I don't care what happens to this manga, but Chika's smile must be protected at all costs. I think a little too close. Hold on, sorry. Hiroi-senpai, I'm sorry for making a scene as well. Maybe one or two more. Oh, I'm not sure I understand that message. I'm not sure I understand that. Maybe one or two more. Okay. Hiroi-senpai, I'm sorry for making a scene as well. No, that's fine. I will never cause trouble for the club. Oh, better. Okay, I got you now. I'll be fine. I will do it. And she's thinking back to, again, her conversation that she had with Sensei. I think she realizes at this point that clearly there's a love thing going on between Hotsuki and Chika. And it parallels very closely Kurata and her. They're different, but the parallels are very there in terms of what's happening. I think that Kurusu clearly realizes this. I won't cause any trouble to the club, so... Megane, 4 eyes. Well, that's glasses, not 4 eyes, but you know what I mean. The performance order for nationals has been released. Alright, watch them be exactly like right after Ichiei or something. Or with their last, either or. Everybody ready? I'm about to flip it open. Yeah, sorry for making you guys wait till noon. What are you saying? This is something we want everyone here for. I would have been fine waiting until club hours. I've seen it already. He's like, whatever. Zip it, you two. Ja. Ikuzo. Ich. Ni. Flip. But where's Tokise? Where's Tokise? Let's see. Oh, Meiryu is on the 7th of the first day. That's good. Who cares? Where's Tokise? Found him. What's our number? Second day, 13th. Ooh, 13. This is better than... Yes, I got it. I don't know. 13, I don't know. That's not the best of numbers to have. I'm just saying. Wow. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Demo is the same number as the one during the prefectural selections. I decided to come to Tokise after hearing your 10Q performance, so I'm very happy about it. Oh, you remember this? Wow. Yo, good memory by Yoshinaga. For real? You're the best. Got the pushing my boy up. What a good boy you are. For the record, what's Ichiei? Let's see. They're fourth on the second day, so we get to hear them, huh? Barely, I think. But their song is the same as what we heard during our camp, Tomfoolery. What? You serious? Suzuka-chan, you said they'd go for a different song for the nationals. Haha. Well, you can't win them all. Be serious about this. There's a lot of them, huh? Even separated day by day. Yeah, and it seems like, unless, I don't know, it looks like this is a 2-day performance. It's probably take over the weekend, so probably like a Saturday, Sunday type of a thing. Unless there are even more days than not, we don't know. But I guess 2 days, and you have multiple performances throughout the day. It's fine, isn't it? It's better than going against a song you don't know anything about. You understand the level they're at like this. Level? At their worst, it'll be the performance you heard at the camp. At their worst. Which means that they're going to they can easily transcend even beyond that. But at the worst, you know what they would do. That's what perfected performance at their worst. We can't even fully perform the song yet. Can we make it? Well, you guys keep getting stuck. Yo, sensei, you some trash. Shut up. It's mostly because you don't do anything. That's some facts. The score is proof an unbreakable trust towards all of you. We'll make it in time. Well, struggle all you can. It won't go to waste. And one more thing. Even if you found the answer, it won't be because you were looking for it. Is he speaking in riddles? Now he's speaking facts. That's not it. It's about the same as what he always says, really. Absorb all manner of things, expand your horizons. There's never a single answer to music, exactly. Glasses, lend me that, huh? Here. Hotsuki, does your place have recordings of all the songs listed here? Huh? Well, most of them. Hand them over. That's fine. We also have some older recordings only available on vinyl. Only on vinyl? Yeah, the record. Can we listen to those at your place? Of course. Then, after club today, can I come to your place? Whoa. Chika? Is it just you? Okay. Ja, after club today, can I come to your place? I'm just like, really makes you think. I've already listened to all the stuff Takanami gave me last time. There wasn't much Koto music among them, so I want to hear these. That's true. To be honest, I don't know many Koto songs either. This is great. Let's all go to Hotsuki-chan's house to listen. No. You guys stay. Hotsuki and Chika only. No, get out of here. Chotto mate. Mate minasan. Going there late in the evening with this many people would be too much of an inconvenience. That's true. Yeah, and with this many dudes as well. Yo, Momoya, I knew you're best boy. Isn't it fine if Kudo Senpai went alone as a representative, and then he could pick and lend songs and recordings he thinks we should hear? I keep telling you guys, any hatred I had towards Momoya is long gone. Momoya has become the voice of the reader. Momoya is my representative. Whatever Momoya says, I co-sign. Momoyan-based facts. I co-sign anything that comes out of his mouth at this point. Good man. By the way, can I go now? We're done here, right? Yeah, open, close. That being the case, look at this guy, he drops some knowledge and he dips. He's just like, yep, I said my piece. You guys know what you gotta do. Now can I go? Johnny. That being the case, you heard the man. We'll leave it to you. I think I'll have Keishi-san recommend me stuff. Oh, nice idea. Alright, we don't have much time left, so let's get practice going. Yo, and I love how Kudasu and Kurata are just like ... uh-oh. Ore? Alone with Kudo? Yes, let's go. Alright, we're continuing this. Chapter 91. We're continuing. Oh man, I'm pretty excited. Okay guys, we're going to get to chapter 91 in a second. Just give me like 1 minute. I'll be back in 1 minute. So give me 1 second. Okay, everybody. We back. Actually, hold on 1 second. In the Northeast, clear sign. It's still winter, but like it's getting warmer these days, which is nice. So like, the sweater's actually killing me. I'll try going on Twitch. Yes, that'd be helpful actually, because I'm kind of curious about that. I think for the VIP, it probably refers to maybe on Twitch. If it's something that I can't give out, probably refers to people who have come like from the very beginning of your streams or stuff like that, like first subscribers, etc. Like for instance, I know on Twitch, for instance, like you're labeled as like a founder because like I believe it's like the first 4 people who subscribe are like a founder per se. But anyway, that's all I know. That's all I know for now, as I struggle to become Twitch literate. So let's continue. So chapter 91. Chika was chosen to go to Satoru's house to listen to Koto music, finds himself in ... This should be interesting to say the least. Okay, let me open this. How did it come to this? Rattle, and she falls into him. Oh, this is cute. Gomen? Nah, it's no big deal. She's so light. This is... I can, guys. Let's change the music up for this. We'll change the music a bit. There we go. Got some nice vibes in here. I love the two of them so much. As much as I love... Kurusu and Kurata are like the group I really love because I feel like I identify so closely with Kurata. Like, he's my type of character. But Kurusu and them is just like... I love it. I love... Kurusu and Kurata are my ship. But the real ship, let's be real. Like, my bias aside, the OTP at the end of the day... the important one at the end of the day is really Chika and Hotsuki and what's happened to them. Like, to me, they're the foundation. They're the foundational relationship of this series. Like, Kurata and Kurusu are like the secondary one. But these two, oh man, I love them. I love them. Okay, so no, let me check that out afterwards, but I got it. Let's see what we got here. The roles manager. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. I can do that. Okay, let me save this because actually that makes sense. That I can definitely do. But I'll do it afterwards. Because I'm gonna probably fail and mess up the stream. But yeah, I can definitely find that because it's inside. I see the role side over here. Yeah, I see it. It's in my chat settings. But yeah, knowing me, I'm gonna like end up killing the stream. But anyway, let's continue. I forgot one time I was trying to do something. I can't remember what it was. I tried to do something one time here with the stream. I think I was trying to like enable like a subscriber only chat one time and like destroyed the stream. struggles. Oh, the struggles. Well, are things going all right with your mom? Yeah, thanks to you. Nice. I'm glad to hear it. Kudos. What about Kudo's mother? Ooh. Actually. Yeah. You sure you want to ask the Hotsuki? Why you need sub-only chat? Because someone was telling me to test it out. I was trying to test it. I was like, I don't really need it, but I was testing it out. But in the process of trying to test out subscriber-only chat, the whole thing fell apart. I hit like the wrong thing, and then I hit stop stream by accident. It was just, yeah, struggles. Chapter 91, Promise. Despite how we're together all the time, there's so many things I don't know about him. So I'm hoping that there means this arc definitely that if Chika and Hotsuki are able to come to understand each other better and improve their relationship, but most importantly because Chika knows a lot about Hotsuki and her background, but Hotsuki knows basically nothing about Chika and his background. So I hope that she's able to learn that through means of, I guess, this little mini arc that seems to be developing here for them. Kudo-kan, itterashai, konnichiwa. Please, come on in. Thanks for having me. Kudo, what is it? Blush? Wait, what is it? This is, you see, it's, oh. The flower, no way. Oh, that was the flower Kudo-kan gave you after the concert. Oh, this is embarrassing in the perfect ways. She framed it. Okasan, let's go. Sato worried that it would wither, so she had it pressed and framed. It's a bit warped, but don't you think it came out beautifully? Yamete kudasai. This is beautiful. Chika, that doesn't make you happy. Oh, his face. If that doesn't make you happy, nothing will make you happy in life. That has to make you like... That made my heart skip a beat. You've seen it long enough, so let's go. He can't stop looking at it. It's a connection. Flowers. You received plenty of them that day, didn't you? This one was the most beautiful. Why was it the most beautiful? Oh, yes. Love this. Normally you're so clumsy, but I'm glad you managed to make it look nice. Urasai. Yes, handling instruments and stuff is easy for you. Chuckle, what? And she's just smiling. Okay, so back to Hotsuki's mom. Sheet music recordings are mostly in this room. Whoa, amazing. This is all koto music? Right? Well, there is some other music mixed in. Then I shall be in my room. Go ahead and take your time. Wait, Okasan, since I don't know where the songs are, you should... That's not... Help me look for them. Seoto, the song Eida is playing. Those guys. It's an important song to me as well. Is that so? Oh, absolutely. I can already tell this is like a nice song. So they're showing you the animation, or they're drawing the song being played right now. Seoto is a duet between a koto and a 17 stringer. Okay. Expressing the flow of the Tonegawa River. Oh, that's a pretty fierce river. That's so cool. Let's look up where the Tonegawa River is, because it doesn't ring a bell to me right off the top of my head. Tonegawa River in Japan. The Tone River. Oh, I know what river this is now. Tone River is a river in the Kanto region of Japan. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. I feel like I've seen this. Oh, this river is actually really beautiful, guys. Oh, I like this. Let me expand this a bit. Sorry, bear with me for 1 second. Bear with me. Can I zoom this out a bit, actually? The things I get interested in. Anyway, I digress. As I look at the beautiful Tone River, really nice. Anyway, that's the two guys, right? The dude that's tiny the song for them? Oh, I'm not sure I follow. That's the 2 guy, right? The dude that's tiny the song. Not sure. Not sure. It's not always fierce. Listen around here. I see. This is like a river where kids can play. Wasn't that an analogy? Before I was married, there was a time I played together with Deiji-san, with father. Oh, okay. Dude signs a song from that. Oh, because it's a duet. This moment here, this tremolo, I asked him, what do you think while playing it? Back then, I wasn't all that knowledgeable in KOTOR music. He answered, I wish for a beautiful sound. And without saying another word, he played the same bit again. How did it sound this time? I was startled. The same tremolo sounded like a small stream glittering with light. That was the moment I came to realize many things. It felt like my world expanded. I didn't know about that. Fufu. How rude of me to go on talking like this. I'm terribly sorry, Kudo-kun. Huh? No. It was very educational. Arigato. I know. I'll go ahead and make us some tea. Let me make it. Mother, please, search for the next song. My goodness, she is so afraid to be alone with him. Then, for your next song, what would you like to hear? Doshio. There aren't many sweets Kudo would like. At the very least, I need something sweet. This is my favorite, but the space between notes. You're thinking about quite high-level concept. No, it's because of a kohai. I just don't understand it at all. Let's see. Oh, what did she just say? Kudo? What do you think of Satoa? Wait a second. Wait. Okasa-san. You're jumping. This is quick. Uh-oh. I know what she's trying to do, obviously, but like this is funny nonetheless. Huh? What's this all of a sudden? Heki. She 100% husband material, yes. It's almost like a not a double entendre, but maybe it's kind of like a double entendre. She asked this. She knows that obviously like he likes her, she likes him, and I think she approves of Kudo as a person at the end of the day. So she says this trying to gauge how he feels, but at the same time, the key to him playing the space between the notes to gain they call the erotic feel or the erotic sound, this and that. It comes down to feeling and emotions, and the more emotion that he has at the end of the day, and the more he's able to think about what he's envisioning, in this case being Hotsuki, then afterwards it will allow that sound to come out. So technically she is really, in his case, the key to him developing that sound, or she's one of the keys to him developing that. It's fine. Why don't we use a topic? Let's see. How about something I want her to change? I think she's cool. Cool? When she's playing Koto especially, how to put it, Hotsuki's sound has a good posture or something. It doesn't waver. It stands upright. I wonder if she accumulated that on purpose. While I was wasting time punching others like an idiot, she was building up that foundation. To be honest, I often feel that I don't have the right to play together with her. And I'm gonna take some liberties. If you take to play together with her, I can even take that a step further to being with her. That's how I'm gonna choose to interpret that on top of the music, but that's just me. This is nice actually. Lining up beside her with this person who's devoted her life to Koto, living a life she could be proud of, is something I can't stomach. Because he thinks back to his past where he was literally just like, you guys can kind of see it here, where he was just beating people up, and when he was like the fighting Chika, I'll call it. Punching, wounding, being a burden to others, always being saved by others. What do you think of Satoa? And he's thinking about the flower, and he's seeing her. Oh, this is beautiful. What I think of Hotsuki, I admire her. From the very bottom of my heart. Aw. Love it. Absolutely love it. Love that. Can you imagine Hotsuki was actually hearing this? Wait, is she hearing this? Wait, hold on. Is Hotsuki right there? No, she's walking. Hotsuki's not hearing this, is she? Petition Cloverworks to have a KB budget for the next couple season of Kono Oto. Oh, if only. Oh, if only. If only. Oh, actually, on that note, who did... Hold on. Who did do the production for Kono Oto, now that I think about it? I'm curious on. Let me check this quickly. Kono Oto was done by... Feels like an A1 thing, maybe. Platinum Vision. No, I've never heard of this studio. Alright, well, Cloverworks has to adopt it. The petition has been said. Petition has been said. I want Kono Oto to be adopted for season 3 by Cloverworks. Has to be done. That really didn't answer your question. No, it's alright. It was a wonderful answer. Say, Kudo-kun, in your reply, do you notice anything? Huh? The space between words. Oh, yes. Yes. I already see what she's about to explain. I can feel this. Kudo-kun, just now, you thought of many things. While you were replying to me, you pondered and recollected, did you not? The pause between your words were full of feeling and kindness. Even if I couldn't hear them, they were conveyed perfectly, exactly. Sound is just another language. Sorry I went this late, and thanks for the CDs. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then. Hey, Kudo. Yeah? Do you remember what you said to me before? Ode? That you'd catch up to me by nationals? Catch up to me. Oh, this panel. Catch up. Of course I will. Just you wait. I won't be waiting though. What? Do your best. Fine, great. Right now, this is their answer. Good chapter. I'm going back quickly. I honestly can't tell if she actually heard them or not. She's in the kitchen in this scene. She's walking over. It would explain why she said what she just said though. I can't tell what room this is. And she's right outside the room. No, she's making tea. So she didn't hear any of this. But even here, yeah, because she's in the hallway at this point. But the door, if you can see my panel, like the door is right there. I honestly can't tell. It doesn't matter one way or whatever, but I could assume that if maybe she didn't hear any of this, but an argument can probably be made possibly that she heard a little bit as well. I don't know. Let me go all the way back up. Hold on. Bear with me, everybody. I'm just really curious. I want to see where this room is positioned. Okay, so here's my thing. Look over here, guys. So if you can kind of see briefly, there's like this little sliding door, and there's the outside. If you go down to the very end of the chapter where she's standing in the hallway, it's the same location. You see the door? The doors are right there, and you have the outside. There's a possibility that she heard at least some of that conversation. I admire her from the bottom of my heart. And I don't know from where she's ended up hearing. Probably not from this point. But at some point in time, she probably ended up hearing. She just listened like the very last of it, so she doesn't understand the context, so she probably just brush it off. It is possible. I would say that the bare minimum, she probably got the what I think of Hotsuki. I admire her from the bottom of my heart. At the bare minimum, she probably caught that part of the conversation, so she doesn't fully understand it. But she got a little something, thus prompting her reaction at the end of the chapter, so I'll take it. Not bad. Okay, everybody. Sorry for the overanalyzation, but I had to get that because I figured it was important. It's nice to understand like she actually heard a portion of the conversation, thus giving meaning to why she had that dialogue at the very end. So that was nice. We continue. Chapter 92. What Chika gained that day. The pauses between your words. Even if I couldn't hear them, they were conveyed perfectly. Speedrun. Catch up to me. Catch up, running through the dear seconds. So he's back to the Koto. What? Kudo-kun came 2 hours earlier today. So that's why. My head feels light. You really aren't an idiot. Udasai. I don't want to forget what I remembered, so I rushed over here. What you remembered? Granny told me once that music is one language. And Graham said that music moves the heart. Lately I've been doing nothing but theoretical and practical stuff. So I've forgotten something really essential and basic. That's true, so have I. We've been doing nothing but worry. And so for stuff like this, rather than forgetting or remembering them sporadically, I need to grasp onto them to the point that they become second nature. Kudo-kun, you're amazing. Before I knew it, he started studying even deeper subjects than I have. As the president, I can't be allowed to lose. And you see the rivalry, but I love the two of them. They have like a little rivalry kind of, even though it's unspoken, but I like it. Some more water. Okay. Water's always needed. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm just responding to something very quickly. Un momento. One second. Okay. We continue. Let's see where we are. Every single solo is without a note or something, right? Or the notes are just there, but not being put together. So here's the best way I can describe it. Let me go back a chapter or two. Let me go back to chapter, because I can explain this, I think, pretty well. But I think visually is kind of nice to see as well. I'm going back to, I think, chapter 90. Or is it chapter 89? Wherever chapter was. Let's go back to chapter 89 quickly. Okay, why is Mangadex being stupid? Mangadex is being dumb right now. Here we go. Chapter 89. So very quickly, and don't worry about if you see the screen very quickly, see how on the sheet music here, it's just all these lines going across horizontally in chapter 89. With music, as you know, typically, you'd have like lines going vertically as well, which splits up the music. So what's happening essentially is the fact that in music, usually everything is done based on a rhythm. We have 4/4 time, 6/8 time, etc. And it's all developed in what we call like a measure. So when you're composing music to get the perfect rhythm and feel of something, you tell yourself that every single measure, every single piece of music has 4 beats to it basically, and that's one measure. Or I have 6 beats, and there's a certain note that gets the beat. So this provides structure for your music, and at the end of the day, that's honestly very pivotal. It's like a pivotal structure to composing music. Like when I write music, you need to have measures and things like that, because that allows you to get your phrases properly and like how to like orchestrate like how the music's going. So what Sensei basically has done, which is really crazy from a musical standpoint, and is incredibly difficult, is that he's telling them, I've removed any form of structure whatsoever. So it's going beyond even just having the notes and the rhythm and then how you express each individual note. He's saying even beyond that, how you express the whole phrasing of this and the rhythm is entirely up to you for your solo. And when you're doing something, I know it's a solo, but when you're doing something like that and you've just been given complete free liberty, that is actually kind of crazy. So the notes are defined for them, but the way they express the notes, the rhythm associated and things like that, there's not a lot of structure to it. So that's what Takenami is pretty much doing to them. And I don't know how to describe to you guys like how difficult that is, but the best way I can describe it is like, imagine basically like learning a language, and you know you have the set grammar that's needed to like speak the language, and then someone's saying just like, oh, forget about the grammar, figure it out. And you'd be like, wait, what? So then you're trying to speak to someone on the, it's super crazy, but that's what he's trying to do essentially. So they have all the notes, but the rhythm and like how they express it at the end of the day is completely up to them, and it's completely free flowing for each of their solos. Which is why, again, the teacher guy was saying like, this is the epitome of your sensei having trust in you, that you'll figure out the right way to do your solos and to express what you want to get across. But anyway, I continue. That was my little lesson. I hope that made sense, everybody. So let's see. We're on page 10, chapter 92. It's like reminiscing about first love. Dang, gotta let Mitsu know when the break starts. So, wait, it's like giving someone a shirt, but it's blank, right? Exactly. That's a good way to describe it. And basically telling them, like, put something on the shirt. Typically in music, if let's say you're trying to write something, like, they'd give you some level of, like, instruction, like, the way things go, but it's a completely blank slate, and it's just, like, whatever you want to do, just kind of, like, do it. There's literally no guidance, and that's very, very difficult. So they have notes as to what they're supposed to play, but there's no direction as to how those notes are supposed to necessarily go in the context of the music. So they have literally no direction, and that's why it sounds like a mess. So you have Kurusu, and she's just like, so what am I supposed to do? The club is in high spirits right now, but Chika-kun said exactly what we needed. Everybody is so positive and ready to face the future. Yet here I am. What happened between Hotsuki-chan and Chika-kun? I'm so curious I can't focus. Come on. Kurusu, it's not your business. I'm a failure of a vice president. Can you blame me? After that happened? After an exchange like that? Chika-kun went to Hotsuki-chan's place alone? Sup, how was it yesterday? I learned a lot. For real? Tell me about it. That's it? You have nothing more to say? Nobody else is bothered by this at all? Or is everybody else just pretending to be calm? How mature of them. No, Kurusu, they're honestly just too oblivious. The only other person who might be semi more aware is like Kurata. He doesn't care that much. But Kurusu, you understand the full situation, so your reactions are perfectly justified. The others just don't get it. Except Momoya. Momoya knew, but we digress. When the people in question haven't changed at all, no, since they aren't bothered by what happened, I shouldn't be either. Pai, Hiro, Senpai, Ano, are you alright? Your face is... Are you perhaps feeling ill? Genki desu ka? Hotsuki-chan? No, gomen. Demo, I'm okay. I can't possibly tell her that I was so invested in what's going on between them I couldn't... You couldn't sleep over it? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a little bit too much, Kurusu. Well, alright, but please don't push yourself or force yourself, okay? Good advice. Oh shit, what I just hit? My bad. I will never cause trouble for the club again. Within Hotsuki-chan right now, her emotions are already in complete order. I really don't have a place to interject there. Yet, I want to tell her that those feelings and emotions, nobody in the club thinks of them as a burden. And I hope, honestly, Kurusu, you take your advice that you're thinking and you also apply it to yourself. Just saying. Never feel as if your emotions for Kurata would be a burden at the end of the day. Everyone would be happy for you. Good work, everyone. See you on lunch break. Hotsuki-chan. Gomen, can I borrow you for a second? Sure. Kota's like, what's up? Sane, did something happen? Ano. And again, Kurata, being the boy that he is, the man that he is, he sees the situation. He's just like, it's about to go down. He's like, okay, let's go. You'll be late for homeroom. Yokata. Good job, senpai. Sorry for stopping you all of a sudden. I just had something I wanted to talk to you about. It's about Chika, and Hotsuki's like, oh shoot. Hi. Dum. You told us yesterday, didn't you, that you would never cause trouble for the club, right? And her heart is beating. Dum. But let's see. When you brushed his hand away, sure, that was a bit of a shock and all. And what you said to him as well, that sort of thing. I'm sorry, huh? I understand well enough. I know I was terrible, childish, and awfully selfish at the time. I'm really sorry for ever causing you to worry about it. I'm terribly sorry, but I can assure you, it's all in the clasp. I think it's important to treasure that. I love it. And probably the first time Hotsuki's even heard that. This is perfect. This is Hiro senpai, Kurusu, you're amazing. Thank you for doing this. Because Hotsuki's had no real outlet for her feelings and emotions and the things she's going through. She's also inexperienced when it comes to all things love like this, and it's just like, oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What is this? I don't think it's Rent a Girlfriend chapter 224 live react. Oh, did I not change the... Oh, whoops. Why? Was no one going to tell me that I didn't change the... Oh my gosh. Oh my. Whoops. Kono Oto. For those on the YouTube side, basically I never changed the stream. So it's showing a completely different... That's my bad. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Well, hopefully people who saw that I reacted to it earlier knows that this can be chapter 224 live. That explains why so many people are coming in. Oh, this is awkward. Chapter 92. The manga really is just that good. Kono Oto, my bad, everybody. Read through chapter 92. Just finished the live reaction on YouTube. Gotcha. This is so awkward. That's a mistake. I really I was just so into this, I just hopped into it. Well, yeah. Hopefully for those who are on the Twitch side and they come through to the stream, they quickly realize that my live reaction to Rent a Girlfriend is already up, and that's already a thing. The review is up as well on the YouTube side. So hopefully they realize that. My apologies. Yes, review, not live reaction. You should check out the live reaction though. It is up on Twitch right now. But yeah, this is Kono Oto time. And he's just like, anyway, we continue ahead. So you have Kurusu staring her down, and Hotsuki again finally having that outlet, which is so important. Huh? Are? Ah, I knew you were thinking about stuff like that. No, I get it. I totally get it. Everyone's putting their all into the club, and you just wish you could hide these sort of emotions away. You think they're unwanted and improper. Hiro-senpai, you as well? Yo, keep it a secret, alright? Yo, let's go. But, of course, she probably doesn't realize who it's about, but... I was the same as you. I was also struggling with self-loathing about it. I thought that I had to throw these emotions away, that I had to get rid of them. But Suzuka-chan found me out, so, And then he told me this. You might as well make that into your strength, exactly. If it's you, I'm certain that you'll be able to make it a strength through Koto. Through Koto? I'm sure I will end up hurting somebody again. That's true. But the same way you've hurt people with your Koto, you've also brought people in. Those two people you mentioned hurting, by the way, you've also won them over through the Koto. So that's always good. Again, I will do something wrong, and then that's why I'm saying that on the germ. Ah, now I get it. You and Chika are really alike, eh? You both care for each other in the club so much. So very, very much. Too much, in fact. It's okay, you aren't alone anymore. Even if you were to react to everything Chika did, whether it will be happiness or sadness, or sometimes getting angry and mad, our club is strong enough to endure all of it. So relax. You're allowed to care about yourself too. Ah, oh boy. Let's go. Oh, yes, Hiro-senpai. Arigato. Domo arigato. Love this. Save that for later, we need to hurry. Oh, yeah. It's okay, Hotsuki-chan. The tear, you're allowed to care about yourself. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This chapter almost done. I'll check chat in 1 second. Chapter's almost done. I'm sorry for being late. Oh, Kurusu. You had club business to take care of. Kurata let me know about it. Kurata. Arigato. And he wrote her a note. Is Hotsuki-san okay? It's like, yep. That's our vice prez. Helping one another, supporting one another. There's still a month and a half until the tournament. Beautiful chapter as always. As always, a very beautiful chapter. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. We move on. Chapter 93, everybody. We're moving to chapter 93. So let me see what you just said. I want to talk about this, about Akebi's episode 7, that's 70% original. I really believe that they've improved so much from episode 5's blunder. Now also 70% original, though probably episode 5 is 60 or 65. So we all agree that episode 5 of Akebi-chan was not that good, right? But based on the standard that they have set up, episode 5 was not that good. Cloverwork's definitely the GOAT. They're getting better and better. Episode 5 was okay, and I see the parallel because they were both stuff where it's like anime only content. Episode 5 to me felt kind of like a flop. It really did. I wasn't that interested in it. It was okay and it had some nice moments, but it was like, eh. Then you have episode 6, which I assume is all from the manga, which was absolutely amazing, top tier, like best episode. And then episode 7, I'm just like, also anime only, or like you're saying, 70% anime original. Taking character you don't really know and creating this little story around it, but it was so good. The more I think, but like I rewatched episode 7 now twice. So I watched it the first time and then I rewatched it twice. It was a really, really good episode. That's the sign. Like when you have like good direction and like a good studio, to take something that's like you rewatched it 7 times. You're better than me. You better than me. Dang, 7 times. I've only rewatched it 2, so I've seen it a total of 3 times. But man, it's just great. Or 10 times. Forgot to count. That sounds like me after I listened to Akebi's opening the other day and came to a revelation that was the best opening of the season. Started having that on replay constantly. But anyway, this is good. This was very good. We continue, everybody. Chapter 93. Great. The one in charge of Dojima's household meals is Keishi. I mean, almost all the episodes I rewatched at least one time. I do the same thing. There's certain shows like most shows actually I would tend to like rewatch it afterwards to some degree, or at least skim through certain aspects. If it's a boring episode, I don't care. But they're, especially for like a good series like Sono Basuke Dodo and Akebi, like I rewatch those like multiple times easily. And there's always something I get out, especially when I read the comments as well. And there's certain things that I may have missed even on a rewatch. And I'm just like, dang, good stuff. I know JK's not a stream right now, but JK has like a blog that he does is really good. And like it really helps me when I like read that to like really see certain stuff in the episode that I appreciate. But anyway, everyone, chapter 93, we continue. Let's see if we get to chapter 95. I'm kind of hungry, so I don't know how long it'll last. But let's see if we get to chapter 95. The one in charge of the Dojima household's meals is Keishi. Great. Akira, Oba-chan, breakfast is done. Eating stream? No, there'll be no eating stream. I gotta cook. We gotta cook. Wow, this miso soup is amazing, isn't it? I tried changing the broth a bit to something you'd enjoy more. Yeah, I like it. And Granny is quite heavy. Brother, how has Sakai-kun been? Oh, he's working really hard. Even more so now that his mom's been released from the hospital. Just the other day. Ah, right. There. Don't you think that needs a bit more weight? It does, doesn't it? Truth be told, Akira sensei's been saying the same thing. Is it difficult to play with just your fingers? You have the basics figured out already, so all you need to do is be a bit more mindful of it. Lend me your hand. Maybe you'll figure something out after experiencing it once. My play style. Oh, what the? His fingers are twitching. It's like twitching from like Keishi's playstyle. Oh, interesting. Cooking stream. No, there'll be no. I don't even know how I would actually like what a cooking VOD maybe, but a cooking stream I don't know about that. You guys will see me cook. I can make some. I'll make some noodles or something. Or I'll make a nice steak. Stir fries are my best. I'm very good at doing stir fries. But anyway, I digress. I made actually yesterday. I made General Tso chicken. General Tso chicken that I cooked up some bok choy and broccoli with some rice. Oh, it was good. It's like I couldn't get more buffs. He keeps the power levels just rising. But what was that sound just now? My fingers are trembling. Amazing. With the same koto nails, it was completely different. Before I forget about it, no, that's not how it went. It was more. He's so entranced. I almost shed a tear right there and then. Lately, Sakai-kun's sound has been getting a lot better, hasn't it? Maybe I'm more suited for this whole teaching thing than I thought. It looks like I was right in asking you for help, and he just dropped his rice. What? Akira, can I hug you? No, bah. Granny, have you had enough? I didn't return to this house in order to hear you two gossip about like this. Akira-san, you said you were going to revive the Tsubame group, so I returned in order to support you, and now the both of you are relegated to looking after these amateurs. Granny, does that mean you'll be teaching too? Ew, that face. That was a joke. Forgive me, please. You haven't changed at all. If you have the energy to teach others, why don't you try playing a song at a concert as well? Huh? Was she saying that to me? Who else would she be saying it to, Akeshi? Haha, she really can't be honest at all. Despite what she says, I'm sure she's happy to see you playing Koto again. Exactly. She did complain about the miso soup though. By the way, how's the club doing? Progressing alright? Or everyone's having trouble with the song, I bet. Outside of that, mostly... No. There are still a few anxious children, I think. Yoshinaga? We've gotten actually nothing about Yoshinaga, I think. We've gotten nothing from Yoshinaga in recent chapters in terms of his playing. And then Kudo-senpai said that he'd forgotten about something very fundamental. That's so, Momoya. And then after that, listen, Yoshinaga, there's no need to try to report everything back to me. I must be annoying, right? It's exhausting, isn't it? No, not at all. If anything, Yoshinaga loves doing this. He's having fun. And besides, I have everything we've done in the club written. This man has a diary? What the? You guys see this? Packed tight. This man is writing everything down. Oh my, Yoshinaga is something else. He loves this club. You don't understand. I mean, given this club means everything to him. Wow. If you have anything you want to ask the club about the club, just ask. And I'll take you up on that. Sheesh, messy writing. And he sees that part that he said. As your sound becomes more classical, it becomes weaker. Playing according to the sheet music is the starting line. For the words of music to be this deep, I never would have thought. Momio-kun, you're amazing too. You know so much. I don't know all that much. Yes, you do. Even though I listen to music all day, the stuff you say blows me away. You listen to music every day? Ongaku? Ah, hi. I love listening to my grandpa play the koto and anime tunes. Yes, I agree with anime tunes and insert songs as well. Oh, and character songs too. Character song? And Momio-kun, you don't listen to music like that? Well, I can't say I'm familiar. If you have any recommendations, send them to me online. Oh, look at these two becoming friends. I don't know. My recommendations? Who else would I be talking about? Oh, I'll send it. I'm sending them right now. Momio's literally like on his phone. He's ready. He's ready. No need to rush it. This is amazing. My hands are shaking. For the first time, somebody's asking me for my recommendations. And it's Momio-kun. No way. Uso. It's like a friend. He said out loud. Aw, I mean, they are friends. Kind of. No, gome. I don't know, what should I do? That must have been annoying. Like, what's with this guy misunderstanding? Everyone, class is starting. Get to your seats. I pushed him away, making every little thing so damn annoying. It's not because it's becoming more classical. Within the performance, Yoshinaga's sound is out of place, but because nobody is saying it to him, maybe he's not realizing it like a normal person would. Well, not that I'm saying anything either. It's probably not just a matter of tone. In the first place, Yoshinaga isn't talented enough to adjust his tone. So he's thinking all this stuff. Say it. Hey, that sounded pretty good, didn't it? I thought so too. Maybe it sounded the best so far, but I don't feel satisfied right now. It's still a bit lukewarm. That's because Mizuhara-senpai and Yoshinaga are cutting corners in many places. I'm not cutting any corners. I'm not doing it either. Oh, in that case, we have an even bigger problem. I thought you were doing it on purpose, yo. He's just like, oh no. Just wondering, where exactly did I make mistakes? It's not that. This isn't a problem about making mistakes. To put it accurately, sounds are not where they are at their most comfortable, is where the problem lies. In Mizuhara-senpai's case, it's probably because you're listening to your surroundings too much, so you're late with your own part. Yoshinaga, on the other hand, gets flustered. You're too mindful of the notes coming before you. That cuts deep. I'm thinking about like Naruto, Zabuza and Haku, where Zabuza was looking at Naruto, he was just like, your words cut deep. Deeper than any blade. Is that all? No, it's just how to put it. I can't really put it to words, but how the sound feels. It's jerky, isn't it? Is it just because people are missing their entrances? You know something, don't you? Dot dot dot. So, me? I know, well, hey Momoyan, if there's something you want to say, feel free to say it. We aren't so weak that we'd be to get depressed no matter what you say. The senpais might be, but that doesn't mean Yoshinaga is. Tell me. If there's something I should know, tell me. Your sound is out of place. Your tone doesn't match. That's probably the reason why the performance sounds jerky. So my classical playing is out of place too. Wait, how are you meant to match something with tone anyway, or light tone anyway? It's not an easy thing to match, which is why I didn't want to say it. There's a lot that can be done to fix technical issues and assertiveness, but tone is something more fundamental, I think. But why does Yoshinaga sound different then? Because he changed kotos? Ah, that's right. Yoshinin is the only one with thick strings. But if he were to use the same strings, he'd go back and start playing too hard. For real then? Why is it? Why am I the only one different? Because you're using your grandfather's stuff. We play in Ikuta style, so we're using this kind of blunt tip. The only connection left to his late grandfather. This kind of sucked, but I figured they would have to come to this at some point. We're at the point where, again, like, because he's been playing with the... You remember this one? Because he's playing with the thicker strings and the tips as well, his sound doesn't feel like it meshes because his sound is too... The tone of his music is almost like trying to do... The best way I describe it... I gotta describe this in the best way possible. Any music players... I used to play the viola. The viola and the cello, for instance, right? They have the same strings. Is this the best way to describe it? Yeah, let's win. This is the best way to describe it. Viola and cello. A cello sounds very different in tone from a viola. They have the same strings and everything, but they sound very different because the tone of they're very different tones. Best way to describe it. If you tried to play in a group of violas and then you have like a cello trying to mix in, they're completely different instruments basically. Even though they have the same string structure, one has thicker strings, a deeper tone. So that's not going to sound correct or going to sound good if you're trying to mesh everything together. What Yoshinaga's trying to do with the thick string koto is throwing everything off because the tone doesn't match everybody else. If it was a part that's designed to be like deeper, then maybe, but that's not what the point is. He's using a completely different instrument basically than it's intended. So that's the best way I can describe it. Again, as always, I hope that makes sense. But that's why I think his sound is out of place. But it sucks because that's the only connection he has to his grandfather. I'm the one disrupting the sound. Oh, sorry, we're on chapter 94. Let me just change this. Chapter 94, just starting. Okay, glad it makes sense. Good. Is it because I'm the only one with different nails? But these nails are from Grandpa. If the sheets were made easier, Senpai could achieve your own sound without having to give up anything, was what I thought. And he's thinking now, I'm going to change my nails. Good stuff. Look at chat because not listening to the melody nor exactly. You have all these normal kotos playing, their sound is a certain way. But if he's using something that's like a thicker string, like the different nails, he's no longer matching them. So it's like a completely different element. And you would compose around that, obviously, where you give it a certain part to emphasize those points. But the part he has is meant for an actual koto, so it just doesn't mesh. Nani? I'm thinking that maybe because I'm the only one with different nails, my sound stands out and feels out of place, which is why I'm changing my nails to the flat Ikuta style ones. That might be it. Yoshinin, you're a genius. No, I don't think that's realistic. Why? Changing to Ikuta style isn't just about nails. You need to change your posture and play style to match it. Considering that you're not playing perfectly even now, it'll be impossible to start all over in a new style. But I have a koto at home, so if I increase my practice hours, hey, aren't those nails a memento from your gramps? Didn't you want to play specifically with those nails? Is that true, Yoshinin? Mommy didn't realize that. It's true, I do feel that way, but I believe the most important thing right now is to get our tones to match up. I'm sure Grandpa would prefer it that way too. Yokatta. In that case, I don't think... Wait, what? Sorry, I got a message. I don't think changing styles is necessary. You should try a different type of round tip nail. Right now, your nails are big and thick. Lighter ones make quite a difference in terms of the sound, yes. Is that true? Asking you to change your whole style at this point would put too much pressure on you, I believe. I do like your spirit, though. Although changing the way of the nails is going to affect how it feels to play in your muscle memory, so that's okay, I can manage just fine. That's realistic, isn't it? Sure. Are you sure you'll be fine though, Yoshinin? Those nails, is there a problem? No, not at all. Then I will go to an instrument store to buy new nails today. Mate, let's consult Akira sensei before tomorrow. Tomorrow before committing to anything. See you tomorrow, Momoyan. Good work today. Likewise. Hey, go on without me. I'll catch up later, huh? Alright. A memento from your grams. I love listening to my grandpa play the koto. Oh yeah! Kudo-senpai, what was? Nothing really. I just thought that your black was slouching, huh? Do you need something today? About Yoshinaga's koto. I'm sorry. We pushed you into an unpleasant role again, and I'm sorry for that. Don't let it get to you. Times like that, honestly, I'm glad that you're teaching us the way you are. With you there, I'm sure the 4-part section will be amazing. So, arigato. I love this. Because again, you know how Momoya is going to end up thinking that he's made a mistake and he's going to put this on himself that he's hurt Yoshinaga. But at the end of the day, he did the right thing highlighting what was taking place and no one's going to resent him for that. I know, that's all, so see ya. Why? Did you think I was feeling down? Oh, just a feeling. Was I wrong? Maybe. I'm not feeling down at least. Yo, Chika's pure smile. That's good to hear. Soreja, Jane. What's with that? Like a friend. Each and every one of them. Let's go, everyone's Kuman. Startled. What's the target audience for this? 5 years? Ew. Oh no. Is this what Yoshinaga still listens to? No, I'm sorry, I don't want to judge, but he's still listening to the bear. What's the target audience for this? 5-year-olds? Morning downs to those starting a new day and to those ending yesterday. Is it a morning full of hope or drenched in despair? But it does have a rock tempo. And all these characters singing together, this is what they call a character song. Even if the morning that falls on us isn't fair or equal, they have some real weird singing mixed in as well, kind of like Yoshinaga's sound. Do you think it's lonely? Do you think it's interesting? Yeah, I like how he's talking to the music. Kuman, Mina-san. It does stand out, but it's not out of place. It mixes in pretty well. It's effective because of the contrast. Why is that? Kuman, because of you, because of me. The answer is an answer for all of us. The pain you never understood alone. The light that I could never catch alone. That's why we are different. We are together. Kuman. Everyone's... It's because you fit in. No matter the sound of the band, you can match it. Moshi. Sorry about the sudden call. Not at all. What is it? Just, there's something I want to ask. Oh, Dojima senpai. Dojima, let's go. Interesting. Let's hear it. Is Momoya-kun absent today? Kaze? I hope he's okay. Oi, Momoya, you're late today. Homeroom's already ended. He's going to do something. Something's going to happen. Homeroom's already ended? Okay, be quiet. Is that the only thing you ever say to me? Momoya-kun. Good morning. Ohayou gozaimasu. Is everything okay? Daijoubu ka? Ore? Heiki? Souka. Yesterday I went to an instrument shop, huh? These are new nails. Huh? My new nails? What's this about? They're thicker than the ones I had before. This way, by changing my tone, you don't have to change your nails. Oh, your sound should remain yours. Not as one that's out of place, but as one that can become alive. I'll be the one who'll change my nails and my sound. Natsu has found his own rule. My boy Momo has grown so much. Yoshinaga sounds out of place because it's just him and it hasn't been designed a certain way. If Momo changes his sound as well, it'll no longer sound as if Yoshinaga is the one who's completely out of place. It will sound intentional, like it fits properly, because there'll be another sound that's matching it. So by changing the nails to the thicker style, it'll create a semblance of a similar tone between the two of them, and therefore Yoshinaga is not going to have to be the one who has to change to assimilate. They'll both be different, but by both being different, it'll all work together. Kind of going back to my cello illustration, it's like adding a second cello into this now. So now it feels like you're having more of an established foundation versus just being all of them playing one thing and then you just throw a cello in there. This is nice. This is nice. Is it fair to say that Momo's like one of my favorite? He might be my favorite character in the group these days. Because he's one that always puts together sounds like a drummer. Exactly. And that's what drummers do at the end of the day. Oh, this is so good. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. I really think Momo's like Momo might be my favorite character right now, man. The top four in the group are the top four, of course. Like Kurusu, Kurata, the relationship stuff, Hotsuki, Chika, I love them. But man, Momoya Risa's just been fire. I really love his character. He's up there. He's up there. Oh yeah, a little more water. Basically all the characters in the Koto Club, exactly. Although outside the Koto Club, where's my boy Osuke? Osuke from Meiryu, I love that man. Just put them all in S tier. Just put the whole club in S tier. That's it. All in the S tier. Wait, give me one sec, guys. We're on chapter 95. Okay. Whew. Just respond to somebody quickly. We continue. A friend of mine who's also, she's not in the stream, but a friend of mine who loves like Kono Oto was asking me like where am I up to right now. So I was telling her like everything that's happening in terms of like the Momo stuff, and I'm just like, let's go. Chapter 95, we continue. I couldn't understand what had happened. Momoi-kun was always looking ahead with his back in front of me. Even though we always had club together, he was always so far away. I'll be the one who will change my nails and my sound. So bell rings. Choto, mate. Why would your sound is worthwhile to keep alive. It'll make the song more interesting. But that doesn't mean I don't exactly have any lingering attachments for my nails anyway. Wow, Momoi-kun is going to change his nails? Essentially. Does that mean the problem concerning tone is fixed? Maybe. I won't know until I try playing. And I love this. And you have Chika just grab him. He's just like, Ore? What are you doing? Sugoi. You're so freaking amazing. All this time I've been thinking of ways for Yoshinaga to correct his sound. But I never thought to change his surroundings instead. That was like such a huge blind spot. You're making such a fuss. This is normal for people who play music. Whoa, sob, gruh. Oh, Momoyan, can you not? You did all this for Yoshinaga. Muffled him. Oh, man. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. We'll continue chapter 95. Give me about 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. We're putting us on pause very quickly. But stick around, everybody. Sorry everybody, I'm back. We back. I've not eaten in a while, so I need some chips. But I'm back. Just very quickly looking at my chat quickly. In terms of recent games, whatever recent games I've done. I'll get back to chapter in 1 second. The PS2 came back to me because we were talking about the PS2 like screen of death thing. So that's why I went back to it. But on my PS2, which still works surprisingly, just eat it on stream. Nah. We good. Aw. Or someone asked me, is in my other room. I can bring the chips. But it's work. These were the chips, it's like they're really salty, like they get over the mouse. I'm like, nah. So I did that, washed my hands, I was like, okay, we back. Yes, the PS2 days are very nostalgic. Wait, Infant Synchron, you here? Wait, Infant Synchron, how long have you been in the stream? Welcome. Oh man. Another game that honestly, I mean, on brand is like an anime game. If you guys remember like the old Naruto games, I was playing do you remember Uzumaki Chronicles? Oh, just came in. Ah, okay. Uzumaki Chronicles was like another game I remember playing on my PS2. So yeah. Oh, he came during the beer. Okay, there we go. Well, welcome nonetheless. I've been reading Kona Oto for what now? About an hour and 40 minutes. And we're still going strong. Oh man. But Uzumaki Chronicles is actually like a very fun game for what it was. So I also replayed that not too long ago. But every now and then I go back to my PS2 and I just kind of play through some of these old games. It was always very fun. Keep up them grinds. Let's go. Anyway, guys, we continue. I've got to my goal of chapter 95. Might read a little bit more, I'm not gonna lie, but let's see how far I get before 4 o'clock. So yeah, Momoyan, he's just like, don't say anything you'd regret. All right. Huh? Okay, but let me go back a little bit. He did all this for Yoshi didn't say he shut him up. He's like, nope. Nope. It's 10 more chapters actually. What's 10 more chapters? Oh, something good going to happen like 10 more chapters? Oh, let's go. I already told everyone about Yoshin's nails yesterday, so they all know. Momoya-kun. Oh my. Dang, you talked about it? Yeah, I'm sorry for going behind your backs. We were thinking of a way to solve this if I make you change your nails. Gomen, huh? Why? If only I could adjust my tone. I caused you all so much trouble. And put the burden of changing nails onto Momoya-kun. Not being able to adjust your tone is not something to apologize over. It's your personality. You should play the way you want to, without reservation. I like it. Good words. Good words indeed. I like it. So let's see. A random side note, by the way, this is very, very random. But Infinite Synchron, the Squirtle emo is like the best emo. I love that one so much. It's a random side note. The recent chapter is 10 or so you almost did. Really? Oh, let's go. Hold on, I'm on page 11. Wait, let me see how many chapters. I'm almost there. It looks like the latest chapter is chapter 109. I'm still a ways away. I'm about 14 away, so that's not bad. Let's go. We're almost caught up, guys. Anyway, let me continue. I'm on page 12. But the thing about your classic style being vague, that's more of a concern about your skill. So if you could work on... Wait, is this really Momoya-kun? Wow, Momoya, you really are something. My heart feels heavy. I really, really want to play right now. I don't know, can I try to match Momoya-kun's new sound? Well, of course, let's do this. I'm so psyched, that's what you're saying. Well then, let's start from the top. All right. So Hajime. So they're playing the koto. Oh, let me change the music up actually. I'm on the song for a while. Well, I'm not done in a while. Which one of these? I need new. Hold on. Yeah, we'll do this. Un momento. So they're all playing the koto right now. Yeah, Infinite Synchron dipped. In and out. In and out. Okay. I'll lower the music just a little bit. Okay. It's the usual scene. I still can't quite see how my sound is vague. It's hard to grasp. Maybe it... Oh, so he's still here. Still here. Sorry, Infinite Synchron. We thought you're gone. You're still here. You're still here. There you go. On the note, Infinite Synchron, by the way, is yeah, exactly. Never mind. Never mind. Infinite Synchron's an OG. Been here from... Infinite Synchron, when did you start joining me, actually? I can't remember. It was back when I was doing the... It was back during Nagatoro, right? I think it was back all the way when I used to do like the Nagatoro read-throughs is when he came through. And then, of course, I was Tokyo Revenger days. Oh. I think it might have been around that time. But I will say this. The Nagatoro read-through was fun. But the best read-through till this day, like catching my Tokyo Revengers had to be the funnest read-through that I'd done in so long. That was just so much fun. Since October, it says on my account for Twitch's side of things. But don't forget, you're following me even on the YouTube side before then. Even before then. Was it October? It might have been... No, I think it might have been September. I know it says October. It might have been September or something, but it was even before then. But anyway, I digress. Reminiscing time. Anyway, I continue. Maybe it's because it's always been that way, so I can't see it. You should play the way you want without reservation. 1.5 months ago. What's this about? Yoshinaga sound? Yes, well, we discussed this with... Oh, this is discussed all the way back then? Oh, we're going way back. We discussed this with Sato-san during camp, and his sound alone is totally different from the others. We think it'd be best for him to change his nails right away. No, it's fine. Yoshinaga is fine the way he is. But it's interesting, isn't it? If they can get it to fit, that contrast becomes a plus rather than a minus. That's true, but Suzuka Sensei continues to just like ramp up the difficulty on them. I can't. I'm saying this because this fitting in doesn't seem like it will happen. The base sound for the second, third years is very firmly set already. If not addressed, Yoshinaga's sound alone will remain fleeting, but he isn't alone, is he? There's another, the one with no face in his music. Face? It's not that it doesn't have personality, but I think he's doing it on purpose. He's extremely shrewd, his sense towards music at least. What's needed then isn't for Yoshinaga's sound to change, but... Yo, did Sensei big brain all of this? Wait, Suzuka Sensei is crazy. He knew from the very beginning that this could happen. Dun-dun. And the change is clear. They did it. And for the first time, Yoshinaga, he feels himself in place with everybody else. Well, we have a lot of members, by the way. He's always been... I know he's always been big brain, but how did he big brain to this level? To know that Momo is going to change his own sound to fit in with Yoshinaga. That's crazy. Your sound should remain yours. Not as one that's out of place, but as one that can become alive. And even Dojin was like, oh shoot, this is amazing. And that explains why when he called and he wanted to talk to her, she was just like, expect like this would happen at some point maybe. Amazing. The moment there's a sound alongside Yoshinaga's, it started sounding this good. The sound of the entire piece grew deeper in an instant. How are you two so? Are you kidding me? Momoyan, Sugoi. It's like everyone's sound is much clearer. The sounds around me are around my own sound. I can hear them all so well. Just like this, we'll enter the 4 part. I think we can do it. All right, let's go. The conditions for perfection are within their sight. Chapter 95. Okay, right to chapter 96 now. Chapter 96, we continue. And we're on volume 23. Takaoka-kun, do you have a girl you like? What's your type? What is this? So it's Tetsuki and Isaki. Interesting. What's this all of a sudden? So it's like the volume 23 extra or something. It's just small talk since we don't get an appearance this volume. You're always looking after Chika and the others. I'm worried for you. Isaki-san, you're single as well, aren't you? I'll punch you. You're unreasonable. I bet you're the type that wouldn't tell anyone about it, even if you had someone, especially to that person. Huh? Of course I would, especially to that person. No way, you're lying. That's so unexpected. Isn't it obvious? I wouldn't want them taken away. No way. Tell me more. Let's talk about love, girls talk. Can I go home yet? Oh, it's such a cute cover. Oh, I like this. All the guys together. Look at that. So you have Momo and I like this. You have Momo over here in the cover, everyone, if you can kind of see it. And then you have Sakai right next to him, Mitsu. Then you have Kurata. You have Chika with his why are your legs up on him? And they have cuddled Yoshinaga and Kota. And then you have Sane on the outside. It's like a dragon? The boys. This is really cute. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, the way it's drawn, I'm like, Chika, get your stuff out of Kurata's face. Look at chat. He's a genius, but because he was negative, he didn't do anything to affect his surroundings. But now, yes, he is. Exactly. Very good. Very true. Volume 23. So this is the 93 and a half. So I'm not on 96 yet, guys. So yeah, I'm just still reading like the extras. Volume 23 has several changes from the magazine, including some artistic embellishments, redrawn pages and panels, as well as additional spreads. This is cool. Chapters 90 and 95 have been updated on manga decks with these new changes, except for this panel in chapter 90. Oh. We decided to keep the original version, but we wouldn't dare to hide this from all of you. Oh, that's nice. Whether you like the change or not is up to you. We hope you like the extras. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know which one I like better. I kind of like both of them. I think I like the first one that they had in manga decks, the original. But the updated version is good as well. Because now he's positive, he always thought it would be great if blah, blah, blah. Anything else? Just Never Morning Sane edition. Aw. Wait, what is this? Oh, he's on the train. He sees a girl crying. He makes a face and makes her happy. I'll give him my best today too. They got some of the art. Okay, guys. We ready for the new volume now. So now I'm actually on chapter 96, volume 24 this should be. Amu, chapter 96. Just like this, we'll enter the 4-part, the feeling of completion. Let's go. So they're doing the 4-part Koto part now. About to do it. The past Tim Suzuka always thinking, why bother, because blah, blah, blah. The thing with Suzuka, again, which is so great, is the fact that he used to, and like you're saying, this isn't the Twitch chat, everybody, for those watching on YouTube, but just talking about the fact that, again, with Suzuka, and why I hated him initially, is that he was always literally the most pessimistic person in the world. He was just like, well, they can't do this, they can't do that, it's not going to work out. Even going back to like when they played Kuon, back in the Kanto arc, he was just like, he didn't have much faith in them. He was just like, you see, you guys are screwing up, knew it was going to happen. But after they impressed him from that point forward, and once he became like invested in them and seeing that they had the ability to change and that this was a group worthy of really caring about music, he's not Mr. Positive. He's just like, oh, well, they'll figure this out because he just will. He knows it. He just knows it because he has the utmost trust and faith. And then going back to that sheet music discussion is why not having the measures, not giving them any type of structure from the outside looks cruel, but it's like, no, he has the utmost faith in these people. And every time they've met his expectations, so he's like, if I up the ante, what's stopping them now? They always do it. Yo. So you have the 4-part Koto, you have Momoya, and you have, of course, Yoshinaga, Kota, and then Chika, and they just transcended. Don't quit. And Momoya smiling. Momoya smiling. I love it. The tag we're a part of, once we have it nailed perfectly, I bet it's going to be the best feeling ever. Yo, for the first time, Momoya's smiling so hard. He's having fun. He's my favorite character. And you feel the electricity going through them. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And finally it comes together. The smiling still. My boys. My boys. Look at them transcending. The energy. Yoshinaga's crying. There's another, the one with no face in his music. What's needed then isn't for Yoshinaga's sound to change, but for Momoya to earnestly wish to play music with the club. Wow. Wow. What was that? What? Oh, Chika, I did it perfectly, didn't I? I was perfectly in tempo, wasn't I? It's done. It's perfect. It all fits. Desho? Whoa, it's amazing. All four of you were amazing. I've got some serious goosebumps. Me too. I had no idea that the quartet was this cool. I can't stop shaking. Oh, and Momoya, that was right on the money, wasn't it? It was incredible, right? Right on the money, and it was freaking incredible. Momoya! Let's go. 4-string koto part conquered. And again, as we've always said before, this koto club group, it's not about the timing, perfection, this and that. They play with feelings and emotion. So for Momoya to really play well with them, he has to be, from an emotional standpoint, like, and in terms of their goal and what they're trying to do, their bonds are their strength. And he had to get to their level in terms of like the bonding as a group. I love this. Suzuka's a genius. I love them. I love everything about this. I truly do. Okay, chat. Well, now we should think about the solo. Yeah, that's true. They solved the solo. That's actually like that's the actual difficulty. Yoshidin, thank goodness, even Momoyan thinks it was. Oh, Momo. Oi, Yoshidin, what's up? Did something happen? Is everything okay? What's going on? Daijoubu? This is the first time I've never done this sort of thing. I've never done anything like it. Ooh, arigato, Momoya-kun. And of all the senpais too, I thank you so much. I'm so glad I'm so glad to have joined this koto club. The joys of performing one cannot taste alone. This chapter went by so fast. Beautiful. Chapter 97. Absolutely beautiful. The sense of accomplishment oh my gosh. I love Yoshinaga also. I love all these characters. And I was iffy when the two new characters came in because I thought they were going to mess up the dynamic of the story. Oh, was I wrong? Oh, was I so wrong? I'm sorry for ever thinking that you didn't know what you're doing. I apologize. Oh, I apologize. For Yoshinaga, it's so important too when you think about it because his backstory, the fact that he's never had friends, he's always felt out of place, he's always been alone. And for this to happen, like this is nice. He finally feels a sense of belonging. Even when they were playing the Koto before, he always felt he was on the outside because his style didn't really belong. He can kind of tell that. For the first time, he truly feels like he's part of them, like he has a place to be. That's nice. Chapter 97. This might be the last chapter, everybody. Chapter 97. Yoshinaga, who was desperate and tried his utmost at every point. I was probably envious of him. Is Momoya thinking that? One by one, they realized their own strengths and characteristics. Have you calmed down, Yoshidin? Yes, I'm sorry, in the middle of practice even. That's completely fine. My eyes were getting a bit sweaty as well. I can't stop crying either. I got a lot of dust in my eyes. Shut up, Kota. He's part of the Koto Megazord. They Infinite Synchron, they fused together to become the ultimate Megazord, the Koto Club. Tokise Koto Club Fusion. If they were a Megazord, he'd be like the tail. I digress. My hands are still trembling. Maybe I put too much strength. They're not trembling because of that. Megazord, but with much better backstory. Facts. Maybe I put too much strength. His hands are trembling, but they're not trembling because of that. They're trembling because of the excitement you felt. The rush. Hey, Momoya, what was that just now? That was amazing. I'm so touched. The moment your sound kicked in, it was like, whoa, like totally whoa. That's it. I get you. How did you do it? It was so fresh. And Yoshi's sound has also become so much better. And because of that, the rest of the sounds, my own sound is so much clearer. Yeah. I don't know how to put it, but that was so much fun. Tanoshii desu. It was super duper amazingly extraordinarily fun. Yeah. Before we forget how that felt, let's play it again. That last part's a bit messy still. Yosha, Momoya, once more. I'm so happy for him. It's like he finally finds a place. They're all going off. It's truly amazing to see the rate of their improvement. Yeah, but this is just the beginning. That's true. There's still high difficulties to still overcome. I feel so accomplished now. Club today was great, right? I feel so invigorated. Hey, how about we continue this groove and have Momoya join us after school practice? I'm going home. No way. You never waver, huh? See you at club then, Momoya. See you tomorrow, Momoya-kun. Good work today, everyone. I'm so hungry. I want to eat some more takoyaki. What is he doing? Gets off the phone. Touches his ear. Feels it. He's still feeling. He can still feel the trembling sensation. Thank you, Momoya-kun. Alright, Momoya, one more. That was so much fun. He looks back at them. Momoya is the best part of this story ever since he's come. Man, I don't know. Momoya has been such a good addition to the story. But anyway, today Momoya was really amazing, wasn't he? Right? I was shaking. Who would have thought that our Momoya would? I'm just crying thinking about it. It was just as Suzuka-chan said. At the training camp, there are things you won't truly understand until you let yourself be affected by them. It was true. I'm glad I got the chance to know more about Momoya-kun's Koto. Whenever I meet with a new member, I think the exact same thing. Huh? Oh, I love this actually. He said, I'm glad I got the chance to know more about Momoya-kun's Koto. Whenever I meet with a new member, I think the exact same thing. The drop kicker when he attacked, the faker, I don't care for this is actually hilarious. The faker for Hotsuki is very, very appropriate. Yep. Frivolous fillers, Sanae and Momo. The party crasher, yep, and then the ghost. Are you trying to be funny? That's not what I meant. I'm glad I truly got to know all of you. Yeah, all of them were characters, to say the least. You say the lamest things, young glasses. Young glasses? Glasses shonen. Or glasses Padawan. Well, whatever the case, with this, everybody's sound fits in. Yeah, that's right. But Momoya hasn't done a single fill-in yet, has he? Fidudin? What's that? Ah, that was the thing where Momoya was meant to ad-lib stuff in, right? Oh, I see. The song as a whole hasn't solidified yet, so of course he can't fill in any cracks there. Oh, that's true, I forgot all about that. That is something he's supposed to do. That being said, he did discuss possible patterns of improvisation with me before. Huh? Is that so? When did he... Oh, while still going? That's what I'm talking about. The read-through must be good. The read-through is going very, very well. I'm about to end it here because I have some stuff to take care of. I'm like 2 hours. I can't believe this for 2 hours. Oh, man. Yes, the read-through is going very, very well. The progress has been on point. It's just that Kono Oto, as I said before, like every chapter is so long. It's so much dialogue. The addiction's strong. It takes a lot for me not to like just read ahead on my own. I almost did it last night. I was just like, man, I just want to keep going. But I held back. That being said, so I read this. Regardless of what time we think, I believe Momoya-kun's inserts will be classy and refreshing. Yeah. That's because he has a classy and cool guy with good sense. Oh, that's because he is a classy and cool guy with good sense. Hey now, don't raise your expectations too much. But I'm looking forward to it. Whatever sounds Momoya-kun chooses to add to I wonder what sounds those will be. To Natsu, I know it's a bit late, but this is your father's school entry present. Give him a call every now and then. Okasan. Oh shoot, dump. I knew there was something on him and the father. I knew something was happening. It's possible that the father divorced the mother, or maybe the father, because of work among other stuff, is just like absent. We know he's absent clearly, but Interesting. I thought about this older going back. Oh, stream died for a second. Am I back, everybody? It looks like I'm back. Check on my phone. Yeah, I'm still here. We still here. We still live. We still going. But ever since that episode with okay, perfect. I'm back. Not the episode, but ever since that chapter specifically, where we end up having what's it called? Momia going to the school camp, whatever. And then afterwards, the mother's like, "Oh, you can come with me, like the dinner with your dad or lunch or something." And the way he kind of declined it, I was of the impression initially where I was just like, "Well, it's for the club," but there felt to be something a little bit more there. The way the mom reacted, clearly Momo does not have a good relationship with his father. For various reasons, my assumption is going to be that he has hurt the mother, hurt the family by not being around, perhaps left them. That's my assumption anyway. But I could be wrong. What was that? Suzuka-chan, what did he say? Like I said, I'm about to see. Okay. Like I said, the TV episode that was filmed here is getting released next week on Saturday. Whoa, it's here. Our time to shine has finally come. The day we become stars. This is bad. I'm so nervous. I'm being distributed online as well, right? Or it's being distributed, not I'm. It's being distributed online as well, right? I hope Kota's not being distributed. I'll let my mom know right away. Oh hey, how about we all watch it together? It's probably going to air during club hours anyway. We're all for it. I want Granny to see it as well. They're all enjoying this. Hold on. Yeah, Kimi no Todoke. Sorry, reading chat. Kimi no Todoke and My Little Monster Tonari no Kaibutsukan are both romance. Are filled with dialogues. I'm used to read those kinds of to me, those are the best. It's a lot, but it's the best, honestly. It's almost like you're reading a story of illustrations. I really love this type of manga. Both of which are up there in terms of like some of my favorite romances. I love Kimi no Todoke. Tonari no Kaibutsukan, I remember I watched the anime first and then I read the manga. All up there. Those are like some of my first loves. Kimi no Todoke, that was fun. It was so good. Such a good series. Yeah, it's a watch party. Oh, there was another series. Sorry, before I continue reading, there was another series. I don't know if you guys remember this. Do I have it? I think I have it. Here we go. Do you guys remember this series, Say I Love You? I don't know if you guys remember this, but this is like one of the first. It's not the first shoujo, but it's among the first shoujo that I started reading. Back when I got like really into like shoujo manga, I had like a shoujo manga phase of life. This was one of my favorites, so I had to pull it out. But that was another good one that I really liked. Suki Ite is how you say in Japanese. Say I love you. Anyway, I continue. Oh yeah, it's a watch party, everyone. But Momika doesn't like this sort of thing. It's fine, right? It's not going to work. Huh? It's fine. I was planning on joining on Saturdays every once in a while anyway. This guy's such a tsundere. Momoya, your request denied. It's 4 o'clock, but I'm going to keep reading. Chapter 98. We keeping this going. We going strong. Chapter 98. Let's do it. I read like 20 shoujo at that time. We all have the shoujo. It's so weird. It's like you get into anime, especially when I was doing all the shonen stuff, and then you get to the point where it's just like, oh, I really want like a change of pace. And then you get into all the shoujo stuff, and it's just like all of a sudden you have like a strong shoujo phase. And then eventually you get tired of shoujo manga because it just becomes like very like, you see the same cliches I'll call like very often, and it gets to the point where it's just like it's too much shoujo manga. And then eventually as you keep watching stuff, I guess I'll do a shoujo here and there and like a shonen, but they eventually make the transition, at least for me as I get older, to like the seinen and the josei, where it's like that's more of my speed, slice of life, things like that. Made me remember that shoujo mode and Kage episode. That was one of the most hilarious ones, where they all became like shoujo characters, and you had like ikemen the ikemen versions of Shirogane and Ishigami. That was the best. I was just like, they legitimately made a shoujo manga out of Kage-sama for one episode. It was beautiful. Alright, we continue. Chapter 98. 7 p.m. in July is the name of the chapter. And now we're in the cycle again. We keeping it going, but I need food soon. Going to morning practice already. What words is Takeru going to give his bigger brother? We haven't gotten much of Takeru in the manga as of recent. Isn't this a lot earlier than usual? Shonen isekai, and now I'm into shoujo. Yes, that's so true. I love the shoujo isekai genre. Like, My Life as a Villainess, which is one of my favorite series. I've been reading that, and there are all these like interesting random manhwa that are literally about like They're all shoujo based, but it's like a prince, like being reincarnated into like a game or like a princess and this like that, and the villainous stuff. I love the villainous things, but like yeah, I've gone down that rabbit hole, so that's currently the realm that I'm in. But I love villainous. Although some anime don't care about making fun of anime stuff or even Japan culture. Exactly. I think one of the funny things is that because in terms of anime, like two of my closest friends they're both girls and into anime, like into anime and manga. Definitely more into manga than anime, though I'm more of the anime friend. But basically what ends up happening is the fact that there's so much stuff that they read that's like that type of stuff, and then I get into it because I'm in that phase. So I get like all these like good recommendations from them, so it's always helpful. So yeah, I digress. It's like I don't know if this is true, but I heard that the ones that most criticize the US are the US themselves. Yeah, I'd say that's probably true. Yeah, I think so. I think the US attacks us, like people when it comes to like in the US, like we are not afraid to make fun of ourselves because quite frankly the US is very divided and it's a joke. So that is, I would say that's facts. For me personally living here, that's the way I look at it. Let me continue. After the exam period is over, there's only half a month until the nationals. We want to do as much as we can. That's so. Ja, break a leg. I love those two. You talking to you soon today. You know you love your brother. That's not right. I can't begin the song with a solo like this. Especially since the 4-part tag is finally working. The song as a whole is forming nicely. I don't want to break this momentum. It's about time the feel of the song is crystallized. For that, the beginning is crucial. I need to decide how I want to play my solo. Hotsuki-san always plays the intro in a way that draws you in, like leading the way for the rest of us. This is the first and the last song we get to play as we are now. That very first sound, I don't want to fail. Kawaii, I'm scared, dang. I feel for Kurata. I get it. Get 4 eyes? How are you here earlier than me? Kudo-kan. It's just, I was inspired by the 4-part working, so you were here? Sorry, you were? It was thrilling. Is that so? He's like, yes, look at me. Look at us. Well, this is a good opportunity. Practice with me. The place where I first come in, huh? You were thrilled by our quartet, weren't you? Yes, but can't help it, eh? Let me impart some of that power onto you as well. I'll get you all set up. The side ship. Kurata and Chika. I'll look at chat. I wonder if there will be another genre mixed with shonen and the Ishoujo out too. It'll be another hole in another. It's bound to happen. Like, anime and manga has been so innovative in terms of like these random like genres that suddenly rise to prominence. Like how we're stuck in like isekai. Too many isekai for me, but story for another day. But we'll get something new. What were you practicing just now? The intro song, solo. Alright, so from that until I enter, okay? Yo. Was there no morning practice today? No, we had it. I had something to ask you, so I left early. Ask me? That performance the other day. Like really, tell me how you did it, huh? The moment your sound kicked in, it wasn't just that Yoshinaga's sounds connected to the rest of us. It all felt like it was blossoming, wasn't it? I tried thinking about it myself, but I can't figure it out. But truth be told, I was told how I bring everyone's sound together by Takinami and Akira sensei. I was so happy hearing that. I tried aiming for a sound like that for I as well. But hearing your performance, I came to realize there was something beyond simply connecting everyone. I want to make everyone's sound blossom more, as well. My boy Sane. Sane is another bringing sound together. It's so I forgot all about that, by the way. I completely forgot about that, but this is very true. This was the thing with Sane's sound when he was feeling like very much so like I can't do this and that, and the reassurance he got from Akira and also from Sensei Suzuka that at the end of the day he's that connecting piece. He keeps everything together. I like that. He's got the two connectors together. Yamate, this is too much. How am I asking a kohai for this? Forget it. I don't really mind. The rest of your sound is amazingly balanced, I think. Despite each of your sounds having a personality of its own, you managed to produce a sound full of warmth. Warm? Like the sound is... Yeah. But man, it's just a bit weird hearing you describe our sound like that. But if we have a good balance already, then I should be careful about changing it up, right? I think it's possible to change everything, even down to the finest details. Keeps everyone on their toes. I see. Hey, the next time you come to club, can you help me think about that sort of stuff? If you have time, that is. I don't have a problem with that. Nice, you're a lifesaver. You too. If you need something, let me know. Moreover, I'd like if you showed me a bit more of your lame side. Come again? You're always so calm, and going around by yourself being cooler than the rest of us is unfair. I don't know anything about that. You gotta show us some uncool stuff or weak points, and if you do, we'll make sure to laugh at you about it. Is he in Ikemen mode again? Ikemen Sanai round 3. Sometimes you really are an absolute asshead. So Momoyan was the reason why Sane skipped out of practice early. He has no lame side. I don't think Momo has a lame side. Like, Momoyan is just literally just like the epitome of calm, composed, cool. I wonder what they're talking about. Who knows? Anyway, it doesn't look like it's about anything bad. The chime's going off, so I'm going back. Mitsu, what will it be? Cola. Me too. Chika, strawberry milk. We don't have that. I can't believe it's finally here. I'm so excited. Don't you think you brought a bit too many snacks? That's because today's a party. Once this is done, we're going back to practice. Oh, this is cool. Well, just wondering, but why am I here? Tetsuki's like, why did you guys bring me to a Kota party? Isn't this a bit strange? What are you saying? Aren't you part of the Kota club at this point? That's right. Why would you think that? If Tetsuki wasn't there, I couldn't even practice on Saturdays. This is facts. Tetsuki really is basically like honorary part of the club, because without him, they'd be done. They'd be done without Tetsuki. And don't you always make sure these guys complete their studies? If Takaoka-kun wasn't there, all of them would have dropped out of the tournament because of failing grades. That's facts. Takaoka-kun is tutoring you for the exams this time around as well, right? I'm just going there for a sleepover. Then I'm visiting for Tetsuki's cooking. So that was your reasoning. Mo. I know about you, senpai. You're famous after all. So Tetsuki remembers that moment. You're Momoya, right? Chika often praises you, although he never admitted out loud. Tetsuki, don't you say anything unnecessary, you hear me? Oh, thanks, I guess. Who exactly is giving praise? Yeah, sure. I love Tetsuki so much. The two of you are really close, aren't you? Oh, it's about to start. Whoa, this is for real. Kya, Granny, it's starting. I'm coming. Let's cheer students who do amazing things. While it's begun. Well, hello, and welcome to this week's show. Blue Spring, Ao Hadu. Because of Blue Spring ride, Ao Hadu ride. I see Blue Spring, I know what that means. Ao Hadu. Cheer students who do amazing things. This week's Blue Spring is here. Tone it down, we can't hear. The Kanagawa Prefecture, Tokise High School, Koto Club. Whoa. It's just one random thing. Hey, aren't our faces a bit stiff? Oh no, I look so weird. Mitsu, aren't your glasses a bit off? It just don't make any. No, I'm making full connection. Nope, I'm making all the connections. Blue Spring ride, let's go. Mitsu, aren't your glasses a bit off? Why didn't you tell me then? Oh, when they're in Ikemen mode, showing that they're. Can you guys shut up already? Everyone, please calm down. Would you believe if I told you that this club went from near disbandment to clinching a spot in the National Koto Tournament? I wonder what sort of drama they went through in their journey. And here's the leading star for that revival. Get the stupid vice president out of here. I hate him. We asked Kamoda, the vice president, regarding this. To be honest, I never thought they'd grow to these heights. This is Koni at all. Bravely twisting history, Takanami sensei said the interviews were a bother, so they went to him. A lot happened last year. Yeah, I suppose. I never could have dreamt of something like this. And you see Kota and all of them, they're all just laughing and enjoying this watch through. Oof, it sounds so bad. This is broadcasted to the entire country right now, right? Cut away quickly, please. That's actually true. That's when they're still awful. Then for the final comments, we'll have the club president Kyoto-kun give his thoughts and wishes about entering nationals. Whoa. We don't have to watch this part. Shh. Let's see. Firstly, Wait, he's about to give a speech? Hold up. I'm sensing a speech coming. I feel in a speech. Change this up. Hold up. What do I want to use for this? Sensei speech coming along. Let's go Kurata. Firstly, I'm grateful that we've made it this far without losing any of our members. All 9 of us going to the Nationals means use the rumbling for this. That this song is the first and the last song we get to play with this group of members right here. Having Takenami sensei create a song just for the 9 of us makes it all the more precious. Soreja, which is why we want to give a performance we won't regret, so that regardless of the results, we can be proud of our performance, doing our best together, letting our sounds converge as one. Good stuff, Kurata. Good stuff as always. Taicho never fails. Wait, who was this? Oh, Uzuki. Who was this? Did you see the video I sent you? Did he know? Really? Not at all. Amazing. Interesting things are afoot. The dregs of the past are... No. Are we about to get the trash from Chika's past? No, I don't want this. No. If they come in, they mess things up. If the people who are in Chika's past, the delinquents come through, no. Nope. Logic dictates this is where I should stop, but now I'm upset. Chapter 99, let's continue. I'm upset. I don't like where this is going. Still reading because I'm very upset now. I should just leave it off there, but no, we continue. We still continue. About to rage. I'm actually upset now. Everything's been going so well and happy. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just upset. I don't know why. I feel like I'm playing on my Tokyo Revenger music, but I'm just imagining this man and like the gangs and all those other stuff. I'm just like, better not be a cliffhanger. Yeah, I want to end after 99. I was supposed to leave an hour ago. But we continue. A past that won't go away. Chapter 99. How terrible. Isn't that Gen's? What happened? Is that delinquent child of his. He attacked the place with his goons. What? Luckily, Gensan wasn't home at the time. Why? Why did you attack Gramps' place? Huh? If you wanted to go at it, why didn't you come at me directly? Gramps has nothing to do with it. 99, that sounds like a cliffhanger chapter for the Big 100. It does actually, though. I'm simply being paid to. By who? Uzuki paid us. There he is. Don't let him get away. Capture him. Let me go. I didn't do anything. Shut up. To attack your own grandfather like that? And now you're fighting amongst yourselves? What guy are you? I'm telling you, I didn't do any. Even wasn't you. Aren't you the only reason this happened? I don't like remembering this one, so I blocked all this out of my mind. Good. Oi, stand on your own. Hey, it's my fault. Everything Gramps held dear. Everything. I did it. I want to remain as his Gramps. I bet Gramps will never smile at me anymore. Come on, stand already. Uzuki. Welcome back, Chika. I hate that. Don't know who he is. I hate him, or I hate this man. Oozing Black, a spell that comes from the past. Chapter 99. Kudo. I hope I don't not. Oh, I feel conflicted now. I wish I didn't keep reading. I'm already feeling angry and something hasn't gonna happen. I know some messed up stuff's gonna happen. You're completely drenched. I'm amazed you can even sleep like that. Oh, if something happens to Hotsuki, Let me calm down. Let me just calm down before I flip out when nothing's even happened yet. Okay. It's just like you came out of a shower. Oh, he really is sweating a lot. What am I? Oh, there? If I remember correctly, after today, your club hours get reduced. It's really okay to skip out like this. Okay, let me change the music again because this is I need happy vibes. I'm getting happy vibes. Okay. Should have stopped when you can't. No, you're supposed to stop me. If you know badness about to go down, you gotta stop me. Put on Mitsu theme. If I remember correctly, after today, your club hours get reduced. It's really okay to skip out like this. So, that's right. We gotta hurry. Let's go, Hotsuki. Wait, hold up. Huh? Mate, my hand. He's holding your hand, yeah. Oi, Tetsuki. I'm coming over to your place after club's done. Alright. I like omelet rice today. Aren't you coming to study? Anokuro, your hand, huh? My bad. Dang, I didn't realize at all. Is everything okay? Did something happen? Nah, it's nothing. Moreover, the solo. Before exams start, I wanted to perfect it, but I haven't yet. Everybody's in the same boat though. Huh? But haven't you perfected it already? Huh? Enough of the jokes. As if something like that was my perfect. There wasn't enough at all. I just played around with it, is all. The part that forms the core of our performance, crucial aspects like that are still completely missing. You can't compensate for that with skills alone. The most important part. Dash, hey, wait, I'm going up on the head, okay? You better come super duper slow. What? Don't put any more distance between us. What's that supposed to mean? Nah, it's nothing. Despite being drenched in sweat, his hand was as cold as ice. I wish we'd stayed connected. What's his number? Yes? Nah, the good vibes are gone. Good vibes are gone. Went back to the RB. I knew the effery was coming. Could feel it. Could feel the effery on its way. Something happens to Tetsuki. Oh, Takaoka-kun, it's been a while. I wonder if you know who this is. Abiko, why are you calling me? Oh, there's that sharp memory. The smart Takaoka-kun probably has a hunch as to why. I saw it, Chika-chan's TV performance. Oh my gosh. Of course. So did Uzuki. That's no good, Takaoka-kun. Why did you let him be on TV? Aren't you his guardian? You knew that if Uzuki were to watch it. Well, I suppose you can imagine, right? I suppose, but why does Chika need to care about what the two of you see? His current living affairs, or what he's gained through his own efforts, TV or whatever, he can appear wherever he wants. Whoa, you're so cool. But logic has no power, you know, against guys like us. I realize that. That's all he wanted to say. I'm hanging up. Mate, I haven't said the important bit yet. What is it? Truth be told, Takaoka-kun, the situation is far more interesting than you can even imagine, huh? Foo, listen up. Yo, hey. I'm not feeling comfortable. I'm not feeling good right now. They really cut our club hours when I tried staying. Takayami found me, and isn't Mitsu amazing? He's doing incredible. Despite having these hours all the time. He sure is. What happened? You're down. What? Aren't I always like this? Well, if there was something, it would be that the manga I was reading just before had a sudden bad plot twist. What's that about? You know, my heart is beating. Guys, the emotes. I can't. Must be nice living easy. Unlike you, I study daily. Yeah. Momoya said the same thing, and he's got a part-time job. And now that he's joined in on Sunday's practice, Sunday's performance has been sounding so good lately. I can't believe Momoya's an earthling like us. Is Momoya really somebody you can trust? Wait, what? Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? No, it's just... When we met before, I had a feeling he already... Wait, guys. Hear me out for a second. And I feel this is where it's going to go. And I feel like I'm about to have like big brain IQ. Hear me out for a second. And I didn't mention this when I was doing my review of the... There was the last review I did when I was doing the review of the arc where they did the performance during New Year's. So hear me out. Momo and Yoshinaga were both there. When I initially saw the performance, I was of the mindset that somebody from Chika's past was viewing the performance. But then it was revealed that it was Momoya and also Yoshinaga. So I just bypassed. I was like, okay, I was just thinking whatever. It wasn't someone from his past. And Momoya is someone from his past. Momoya is someone who knew... Oh, wait a second. I still trust Momo, by the way. I still trust him, but is it possible that Momoya was someone who was affiliated with Uzuki and this other guy? Thus he knows about the past, thus he knows Chika as a person, he knows all the stuff that's going down. I'm just throwing it out there, don't tell me anything, please, don't tell me anything. I'm just throwing it out there, those are just my thoughts, and I continue. But I don't want to know. That's not rare, is it? We went to the same middle school. You have people all over who have at least heard about what happened, I suppose. Stop kicking. You're such a worrywart, Tech-chan. Momoya's alright. After all, I like his sound. Besides, I'm different from back then. You sure are. Alright, thanks for the meal. Ooh, that was so good. I'll do the dishes. Right you will. Here it comes. Momoya Natsu. Is there somebody like that in Chika-chan's club? How? Neither you nor Chika-chan probably realized Natsu-kun's true identity. Of course you don't. If you did, there'd be no way Chika-chan would ever hang out with him. Is he like the younger brother of Uzaki or something? What are you talking about? The truth you ask? Yo, Natsu, you're filling in today? Yeah. Natsu, guest just came in for you. Huh? For me? Long time no see, Natsu. Called it! Called it. Natsu-kun, you see, is Uzuki's little brother. Called it. To him, toys are meant for breaking. Called it. 10,000 IQ. 10,000 IQ. My brain is not smooth. It's thick with bridges. With all the ridges. Let's go. Oh gosh, let's go. I'll take my victories when I get them. I have too many failures, so I'll take my victories when they come through. Oh shoot, chapter 1. Chapter 99. No, I don't want the 99.5. Oh, I guess. Okay, chapter 99.5 is a backstory of Tetsuki and Chika. The first time I met Chika was at the start of 3rd grade. After I transferred in, our seats happened to be next to each other. Konnichiwa. Ignored, huh? Kudo, Chika. You're probably not talking to him. Huh? Can't you see he's a loner? He's not friends with anyone in class. If you stick with him, you'll be the same. Is that so? Well, let you be our friend, so don't worry. Thanks, but no thanks. Drink, please, Mr. Strimmer. Yes, you're right. Won't give me a cliffhanger. That's fact. Whew. So Tetsuki was like, thanks, but no thanks. Hey, Takoka-kun, is it true that you're super smart? That's what our teacher said. Sugoi, subarashi. Can you help us? Tasukete kudasai? I heard that. Takaoka-kun lives in the big building that just got built. The one close to the park? How do they know all that? Oh no, I don't want any tears. No tears. Can I come over to play sometime? I want to come too. Transfer student. Aren't you getting a bit too cocky, right? The girls are going gaga all day. It's so annoying. This already? You didn't think you are living in a big house. That's not something to brag about. He didn't though. He says the same thing. I didn't though. I never should have talked with him the other day. Anyway, he's an outcast starting tomorrow. Dase, says Chika. Ode, you guys are truly lame. Super lame. What? Hit? Oi, next time, if you got a problem with me, tell it to my face, okay? And they ran off. Trash. Hey, arigato, kudo. No, I'm talking to you. I'm actually talking to you. And he runs. Much later, I'd come to hear that day was the first time in years Chika had words of gratitude spoken towards him. Group project. Everybody's town. Please make groups of 2 or more. Let's do it together. I want to make it about candy shops. Takaoka-kun, if you'd like, we can do it together. Kudo, want to team up? Let's go get materials from the library. But why? Now that you've paired with me, they're really going to start treating you like an outsider. So I should just do it alone. I'm smart and I'm pretty good at sports. And if it comes down to fighting, I'll be fine too. But if you don't want to pair up with me, then that's different. It's not that I dislike it. Arigato. People describe Chika as a loner or somebody trying to act like he was too cool. But in truth, he was just awkward and bad with words. Exactly. And anyone should be able to recognize that kids are trash. Kids are garbage. Also, why did you ignore me that morning? I greeted you. I didn't think you were talking to me. Oh my, welcome to our home. Tetsuki's bought a friend. We'll be doing a group project. Hi, please do, come in. Oh, your mom is super pretty. Bijin desu. Honto? I think she's normal. Here, this is my dad's study. I bet there's some books we can use. Is it okay to just go in and rummage around? He's not going to get mad. Eyes off the mama. I'm just saying, she's a Bijin. She's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I'm just saying. Chika had the right idea. I'm just saying. Is that so? Are you okay? Kudo, you got steam coming out. Hello, you two. I bought some tea and snacks. Would you like to take a break? This is amazing. What is that? I've never seen anything like it. Huh? You're asking? Is it strawberry shortcake? It's strawberry shortcake. Auntie here handmade it. It's handmade. Not because she's a mom. Is it really okay for me to eat it too? Of course. And this is what probably starts his love of strawberries. I see you at school then. You know the way home. Yep, I'll be fine. Chika-kun, this is the cake from earlier. There's too much left over, so would you mind taking some home with you? Can I? Eat with your family. It has cream in it, so be sure to eat it by today. I don't think Dad's ever eaten anything this tasty either. He'd be so happy. Aw. Arigatou gozaimasu. Do itashimashite. Soon after, I would come to know how his mother left them when Chika was young, how his father was barely at home. There are many rumors about his mother, but Chika never said anything about it, so I never asked. Even now, I don't know the whole story behind it. I hope Dad comes home early today. By himself. It has cream in it, so be sure to eat it by today. Oh, it's such a waste. When they're so tasty, I can't throw them away. But wait, does this mean I'm super lucky? I get to eat 3 pieces, all for me. Amazing. They really are tasty. Really tasty. Like, wow. It's oh. Why they gotta do this to me? You just have Chika crying. After that, we began hanging out a lot together. After school, Chika would come over to our place more and more often. Being together had become second nature to us. On the other hand, his relationship with his father became worse and worse. It was almost 6th grade when an incident occurred. Chika, what's with those wounds? It's nothing. Nothing happened. No, really, it can't be nothing. Kudo, come with me for a bit. After having an argument with his dad, Chika left the house. Then he was bullied by middle schoolers in town and he fought. Chika won against 3 of them. It was just that one fight that threw Chika's life into disarray. The friends of those he thought were a group of delinquents, and day after day, the number of those with a bone to pick with Chika grew. Chika, your face, did you get into another fight again? It's starting to get bad, isn't it? We need to come up with a countermeasure or some plan. Not really. As much as nothing. No, but besides, it's got nothing to do with you. so don't butt in. Dang, so this is how it happened. Chika's personality began to change, and he would avoid me. Not long after, we became middle schoolers, and we were placed in different classes. It was like our days together had been a lie. We didn't talk or meet at all anymore. Did you hear? Kudo from C class got in another fight. That's scary, dude. Just the other day. All I heard about Chika were the rumors circulating around at school. I knew that things would escalate when we got to middle school. If only I had been there, the first time Chika had fought, maybe we could have run. Maybe we could have feigned defeat. Anything so he didn't have to deal with their attention. And maybe he would still be Around that time, Mom's job contract changed from part-time to full-time, and my brother went overseas to study. The time I spent in the house grew. Does Chika always have to deal with this? And then at the end of summer of 7th grade, Takioka, are you here? What is it? Come to me quickly, it's your mother. Wait, what happened to... No. Mom fell during work and she was quickly taken to the emergency surgery. Wait, what? I thought his mom just wasn't around. Wait, she seemed fine this morning. Surgery in progress. Yeah, bye. No. What should I do? Don't think about those things. What if she... Tetsuki. Chika, you... Huh? Why are you... I forced your homeroom teacher to tell me when I saw you earlier. You seemed off, so I... How's your mom? Well, Dad's going through the operation right now. Really, that's relief. Everything's going to be okay, then. Everything's going to be okay. Yeah. Dad, Tetsuki, how's Mom? Oh, I forgot his dad is a doctor. It's alright now. Sorry to make you worry. Thank you. Is this all the point? Is this all 99.5? This is the best 0.5 chapter in the whole series. Technical History of Manga. This is a long chapter. This is like a full-on chapter and then some. Oh my. Thank you for supporting my son. Sorry, could this perhaps be Chika-kun? I've heard so much about you from my wife Tetsuki. This feels like a volume actually, yeah. Not even just a chapter, a whole volume. Thank you for supporting my son. Thank you very much. Those wounds, did they hurt? Did you get in a fight? Everything is fine. I'm not hanging out with Tetsuki anymore, so... Nobody's seen us together. Nobody knows we're friends or anything. I would never drag him into my problems. Never. I won't do that, so... It's got nothing to do with you, so don't butt in. That's why he was doing it. It's not because he hates you or anything. He doesn't want you to get hurt. All I was worried about truly was simply the matter of your wounds, huh? Maybe it's not my place to say, but you see, Chika-kun, my son, despite how he looks, is very strong, both at heart and in body, which is why when anything happens, you should rush straight to him. I didn't raise him to be the kind of person who turned his back on a friend in dire need of help. Yo, Tetsuki's father's a legend. It's a legend. I hope we meet again. Your dad is super cool. I'm starting to think that too. That's great. Punch him in the face. What was that for? Urasai baka. You were trying to isolate yourself this whole time. Just like he did when he was kids, by the way. The parallel is the fact that as kids, when he didn't want to even get involved with Tetsuki because the other kids will isolate him, the same thing, this whole fighting thing, he didn't want Tetsuki to be harmed. Thus, at the end of the day, he isolated himself. I bet Chika never thought that he himself could be thought of dearly by somebody else. What about you? Sorry, what? You about to cry? Huh? Who's gonna cry? Baka. What do you say? Honto baka. After that, I realized I thought of all the things I could have done and all the things I didn't do. I felt angry that I didn't take action. Don't call others baka. These guys are idiots. The start of their mutual candid relationship, which is why from here on out, I think I'll continue standing next to Chika, just like I always had. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, everybody. We've been going for a while. We're nearing the 3-hour mark. This is where I end it. I'm actually about to die. My stamina, my endurance is dead. It's dead. This is harder than watching anime. Watching anime, I just have to talk occasionally. This is like full on talking. Okay, I'm done. We got 9 more chapters to go. 9 more chapters to go. Ilno, Infinite Synchron, thanks for being here. We'll be back later this evening for Sabikui Bisco anime reaction. But yeah, I'm dead. I'm exhausted. I'm actually really exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. It's so much fun, but you don't realize how much like doing this, like it just like you would think you're just reading. It's just like I'm actually like dead. But this is such a roller coaster. I didn't think this is where the story was turning. Oh my gosh. Amazing story. Those on the YouTube side as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm at a loss for words. How many hours from now, time zones and such. Sabikui Bisco will be 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that'll be 4 hours from now. But I'm just gonna do Sabikui Bisco and then I'm gonna end it there. So that'll be it. So we'll do Sabikui Bisco stream and that'll be it. That'll be a short one because I'm like shot. But yes, 4 hours from now, 4 hours. So everyone who are watching the YouTube side, take care. Glad you enjoyed this 2 hour and 44 minute video at this point. Let me know your thoughts. Hope you enjoyed. I'll split this up into chapters, definitely so you can figure out where I am. And with that, I'm London. I'm out. Take care, everyone on the YouTube side. Peace.